Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. All right. I think we're good. Yes, sir. What's up, N64? I had to make sure my audio settings were working because it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. What up, guys? Hey, how's it going, man? How you doing? Today, why is the game not show? Do I have to be clicked in, or do I have to change the setting in OBS? There we go. Okay, cool. All right. What's up, dudes? How's it going? It's your boy. So yeah, streaming today. This is the plan. We're gonna play Starfield. For sure, gonna do that. But first, I've gotten back into Magic the Gathering. If you've ever played, it's a card game. It's fun. And I have 5 booster packs that I got last night. So I'm gonna open them on stream because why the fuck not? Hopefully there's good stuff in here. All right, so figure we'll open these, then play some Starfield. If there's ever any, I abandoned you for over a year. To be fair, I've been streaming on Twitch for the year or whatever, and I'm dual streaming now, so I'm on Twitch and YouTube right now. What's up, Specs? How's it going? Pack, huh? 5 packs. 5 packs. Or are you talking about pack 12 or 10? Or I guess pack 2. But yeah, sorry I abandoned you, N64, but I moved back to Twitch. And if we're being real, I really haven't streamed all that much. So, I also moved, so there's that. Dual streaming, yeah. So, like, if you guys, like, I think right now, everything is, like, fine in terms of, stream and, you know, things dying and stuff. But if it starts to get really bad, in terms of, like, missed frames and shit, let me know, and I will probably just kill one of the streams. I don't know. Or figure it out. But first, before we do anything else, card opening. Boom. 5 Caverns of Ixalan set boosters. We're gonna see if we're gonna get something cool. I gotta show you guys what I got during pre-release. Hold on. There's 2 sick cards I got during pre-release. I pulled this motherfucker. I'm gonna make when you did, you had 0 issues. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. That's good. So hopefully I also have 0 issues. I wouldn't think we'd have issues just because as long as your internet can handle essentially 2 uploads, you should be fine. Because the computer isn't really doing too much extra work. But yeah, I pulled this motherfucker in pre-release. What's his name? Osier Axonil Deepest Night. He's basically just like a pissed off Mayan god, basically, with a dinosaur arm. And then this is like the alternate. Dude, this thing, sick. I'm gonna make a deck around this guy as my commander. So excited. It's gonna be fun. And then one of the cards I got, which basically paid for my pre-release and some. Where is it? Hold on. I put it in my deck. It doesn't really do much because my deck sucks, but it's shiny and expensive. I pulled this motherfucker. Cavern of Souls, alternate art foiled. This thing's worth like $50. So yeah, first week or so of Ixalan has been really nice. All right, well now that we got that, let's hope for another Cavern of Souls, because then these packs are basically free because that card's like $50. All right, let's see what we got. Art card. That thing's cool looking. I think the normal version of this thing is like $70 or something like that. All right, Hidden Courtyard. It's not bad. Some of the shinies are gonna be tough to show up on stream. Hidden Courtyard. Armor Kincaller. Oh, there's gonna be an ad in 10 minutes, so just heads up. On Twitch at least. That's a cool dinosaur. Cavern Stomper. I got one of these guys foil yesterday, and my wife was like, "This is the most adorable thing I've ever seen in my life." So if I get another foil, I'm gonna give her one of those. No ad gang. True, on YouTube. That is kind of true. Seismic Monstrosaur. I have a couple of these. I got these during pre-release. I didn't get to use any of them, though. Disturbed Slumber? Oh, that's like a big-ass dinosaur eye? That's sick. Target land I control becomes a 4/4 dinosaur with reach and haste? And it must be blocked this turn. That's cool. Colossal Dactyl. I got a couple of these. 4/5 reach trample dinosaur. It's only a 4 cost, though. That's actually not bad. Like a 4/5 for 4 is whatever, but with reach and trample, that's kind of sick. Dread Maw's Ire. I got one of these already. These aren't bad when it was the pre-release. Ooh, little baby dinosaur. Is Gwyneth Fistborn firstborn of Isha? You should ask Frost and see how you get a promo. Wait, what do you mean? Like a promo card, or like, I know my place has been giving out promo cards every Friday night. Like, the place I've been playing is sick because like the first round, everyone gets one of their promo cards they get or whatever. Like usually it's like box hoppers are getting from booster boxes or something like that, or like the ones Wizard sends out. And then the second game, everyone gets a booster pack. And basically, if you win, you get first choice of like the 4 booster packs or the 4 promos. So like, the place I've been playing Commander's been like super fucking chill because there's really like, there's not really much reason to win, you know, because it's like chill. But yeah, I got one of these. I have one of these guys full art. It looks really cool. I like him. He's cute. Haslam Stone Tree. Okay. Let's fucking go, dude. I was hoping I'd get one of these. Oh, Frost runs those tournaments? That's sick. Dude, I got the alt art, the black god instead of the red one. So, we got 2 of the 5. I was hoping I'd get this because this guy looks cool. And I'm glad I got the alternate art one. Flying Lifelink. When it attacks, each opponent discards a card. For each opponent who can't draw a card, when an opponent discards a land card, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. When it dies, return to the battlefield tapped and transformed. And it'll transform as this land, which just adds a swamp, and then you can transform it back if a player has 1 or fewer cards in their hand. That's sick. You thought they were Pokemon packs when I held them up? Nice. Hell yeah, dude, but like this has already made this collector's booster thing like worth it, because that's a good ass card, and I was hoping I'd get one of those. All right, Mazzalai the Great Door. Pokemon cards are sick too. I just haven't played Pokemon in a while, so. But that's sick that Frost runs the tournaments, dude. They're fun, dude. I had so much fun at the pre-release because like everyone was on level playing field. Because like you open your 6 booster packs or whatever and make a deck out of it. So like it was pretty even, and I ended up pulling this motherfucker and then the Planeswalker in this set, and I was essentially 1 card away from the final 4. And or actually not even 1 card, it was 1 fuck up by me, basically. Alright, Great Door, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. Transform and activate only if there are 4 more permanent types among cards in my graveyard. Artifact, battle, creature, enchantment, land, planeswalker. Okay. Like 4. Add X-Men of any one color where X is the number of permanent cards in my graveyard. What the fuck? You don't think they do drafts? This wasn't a draft that I went to. It was sealed. So basically everyone got like a little pack, the pre-release pack that had 6 booster packs. Plus a like a promo card, and everyone, you didn't do any like passing or anything. It was just the pre-release event for the new set. And I think most, if not most, card shops do that. A lot of them don't do drafts. Yeah, pack and play. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's another word for it. Yeah, pack and play. Yeah, I did a pack and play basically. Though mine is doing a draft with the new set on December 1st that I think I'm gonna go to. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be sick. This card's super sick if you have 4 different permanent types, because you basically like get like unlimited land, especially if you have like a mill deck. Because it's X mana for the number of permanents in your graveyard. The fuck? That's crazy. Alright. What we got? Out of Air, Hollow. This is a common. Card kind of sucks. I have a couple of those. And a map token. All right, cool. First pack. Fucking lit. We have 4 more to go. Hell yeah, dude. This has already been great. Did you go to Friday Night Mod Drop or you don't want to play Modern? Is that what they play at yours? Because, like, all the ones around me, they all play Commander. Like, everything I've gone... I have, besides the sealed event I went to, the... what you call a pack and play, all I've played is Commander. So, like, I think nowadays Commander's the dominant type. Like, people don't really play Standard or Modern or whatever as much. At least not in the places I've seen around me. I think just because it's so fucking expensive to keep up. Alright, cool. We got a vampire. He's pretty neat, actually. Before I move any further, and before I forget. Let's get some sleeves on these guys. All right, cool. Hidden Necropolis. I like these new lands. Do I play Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't anymore. I played that when I was a kid. So, like, when did Yu-Gi-Oh come out? Like 2003, 2001, 2002, something like that. I played around, like, I played from like 4th grade to like 9th grade, basically. So, like, back in the OG days, like Blue Eyes White Dragon, what is it, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Dark Magician, like that era of Yu-Gi-Oh. And then they started doing a bunch more with, like, what was it, the XYZ cards and stuff, and that's about when I stopped. Nowadays Yu-Gi-Oh's nuts. But yeah, I haven't played in a while. I have like probably a couple thousand Yu-Gi-Oh cards over underneath my in my bookshelf over there. Hidden Necropolis. These lands that they've added for this, you double check, you know, Wednesdays are Commander nights. Oh, Friday is Modern. Interesting. Gotcha. Okay. Because yeah, for mine it's Friday or Commander nights, and then I think they do either Modern or Standard, but it's like a tournament thing that's on Tuesday nights. Man, that sucks. Your Commander isn't on Fridays. That sucks. Because I'm having a fucking blast. Even though last night, in my second like round, because it's four people, I was in a pot of with 2 other guys. Both of them went infinite in the same game. Like, one guy infinite did 1 damage to each of us on like turn 5, and he was just like, well, I won, and we're like, okay, and me and the other guy like just didn't take down our life, and we just say, okay, you won, and then me and the other guy just kept playing, and then like 5 turns later, the other guy infinite milled my deck, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? It was bullshit. It was fun though. I learned that I need to have a deck that does infinite stuff, I guess. But yeah, these lands they added, like Hidden Necropolis, and there's a volcanic whatever that tap for essentially 1 color. They're sick because you can sacrifice for that Discover, which is essentially a Cascade, and it's amazing. Like, it was super good doing the tournament, like near end game, where you're like, I have more than enough land for everything. You know, sack the land and then Discover 4, or yeah, Discover 4 for all of them. You essentially get a free spell out of the top of your deck. Sick. Utali's Favor. All right. Utali's Final Strike. I think I got this guy already. Fanatical Offering. I pulled one of these guys last night, foiled. You're fairly certain the card shop that closed in like 2018 was doing Modern or Standard on Friday night, so they just absorbed them. Oh, that sucks, dude. Yeah, we have like a weirdly high number of card shops near me, like relatively near me, like within a half hour. But that sucks, dude. Like, if there's Commanders is so much fun. All right, Acolyte of Alakazat. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Each opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. Okay. There's like a million cards that do this. Vito's Inquisitor. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Put 1/1 counter. Do I play Fortnite? Or played OG Fortnite? No. I played. I never played OG Fortnite. I didn't know what Fortnite was until it was out for like a year and a half. Because I'm a boomer, basically. I played like your stores your college, and that's why. That makes sense. And then I played like literally like maybe 4 or 5 matches like 2 years ago, and I was like, this is fine. I'm not a huge battle royale guy. I just suck at him, I think. He doesn't Quizzer. Cool. Careening Minecart. Ooh, that's a cool card art. I like that one. Attacks, create a treasure token. Cool. Crew 1. Nice. Alright. Volatile Vault. Destroy the target non-basic land opponent controls. That player may search for a library for a basic land card on the battlefield, then shuffle. I create a treasure token. That's just kind of rude. What else? Enterprising Scallywag at the beginning of your end step. Did I buy the ball? No, I didn't buy the ball. I'm gonna buy the ball eventually. But I don't know when. Like, I'll probably wait until I have once I have like 2 or 3 decks that I feel really good about, then I'll start splurging on shit like that. Because like right now I have 2 decks. One of them is like a zombie token deck that sucks. Because I think I'm trying to do too many things with it. So there's cards I want to get to make it just like a zombie deck. And then I have a legendary deck that's basically the precon. That there's some cards I want to upgrade in that one. And then I want to make the burn everything to hell deck with this guy. So once I have those kind of decks, once I have like 2 or 3 decks that I feel pretty good about, and then I'm kind of done upgrading outside of like cosmetic shit, then I'll probably get the ball one. And then there's like a couple other legendaries I want to make commanders around. There's one called like Thraxamundar or something, and there's a secret layer version that is like metal as fuck. It is the most metal magic card I've ever seen in my life. It's like you're in like a Thrasher band. Like, it's awesome. So I'll probably get that one before the ball, honestly. Because that card looks so cool. Enterprising Scallywag. Pirate. If I descend its turn, create a treasure token. Cool. Ooh, Earthshaker Dreadmaw? I like that full art one. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card for each other dinosaur I control. That's pretty lit. Subterranean Schooner. When it attacks, target creature that crewed it this turn explores. Okay, cool. Ooh. Foil Kite Sail Larcenist. When it enters the battlefield, each player choose up to 1 other target artifact or creature that player controls. For as long as it remains in the battlefield, the chosen permanent become treasure artifacts with sacrifice, add 1 mana, and lose all other abilities. Wait, what? Oh, basically you can turn an opposing creature for each opponent into a treasure token for them. That's awesome. So they get like a treasure token, right? But then they also like lose their big guy. And last one, ooh, one of the list ones. Spell Shutter Strike. When it comes into play, counter target spell with converter mana cost X or less, where X is the number of fairies I control. Alright, so that's a lit fairy deck card. Cool. I'm gonna put a sleeve on this motherfucker. And honestly, the rare too, probably. The rares. Gotta keep them nice, dude. Is it because I'm gonna sell them? No, not gonna sell them. I did that once. Because I played Magic back in high school. Back in the Shards of Alara days, so like 2009, 2010. And then, what the fuck? Ad? Apparently we're in T-Mobile. I'm gonna mute that real quick. What the fuck? I didn't think there were gonna be ads in this playlist. That sucks. MPZ, what's up, MPZ? How's it going? How's it going, bud? I'll unmute that. Alright, cool. Hopefully there's not another T-Mobile ad. Alright. 2 packs in. Pretty good. MPZ, how's your Pokemon runs going? Did you Did you figure out if you're gonna do, what was it? What were your options on Twitter last night? Because I voted for Steel. I'm one of the voters. Are you gonna do Steel, Brock, or I think the other option was Poison, right? Alright. First. Token card, treasure token. Oh, this is the Jurassic Park treasure token. It's the, yeah, this is the treasure token from the movie. It's the vials of, what was it, Dino DNA or whatever. That's sick. This is, I think the third Jurassic Park card I got. Third? Or fourth? Third. I don't remember. I have a couple. I got a land, that's pretty cool. And then I got there's a card that's, remember the first Jurassic Park movie, where the one guy is in the rainstorm. He's driving, trying to leave because he has all the frozen eggs. And then he finds that little dinosaur, and he's, you know, and then the thing ends up spitting at him. They made a card that's that scene of the dinosaur spitting in his face. I got that one. It's really cool. But that's sick, dude. That's a cool treasure token. I'm gonna start using that one instead. All right, that guy's a badass looking. Cool. They're good. Nice. That's awesome. Hidden Nursery. Okay, cool. This is another one of the lands that Discover 4 sack lands. Those are pretty good. Frilled Cave Worm. Meh. Quicksand Whirlpool. That's not bad. Especially if you're playing a guy that attacks a lot. You just finished Violet without taking any super effective damage. And that pull was a 3-way tie. Yeah, I saw that. That's funny. Damn, without taking any super effective damage? That's crazy. So with that, what happened if you did take super effective damage? Would you just like reset or what? And like I'm imagining with that super effective damage, the Pokemon types are pretty important, huh? Let's see what else we got. Song of Stupefaction. Pretty cool. What'd you think of your commander? Yeah, your commander's a troll. I love him. Hold on, I'm gonna pull him up again. I don't remember what he did. I remember he was a. Here we go. Yeah, it's these little goblin guys with the fucking, like, what is it? Molotov cocktails. So sacrifice a creature, each other player sacks one. Sack an artifact, each other player sacks one. Sack an enchantment, each other player sacks one. It's so rude. So rude. River Herald Scout. Cool. Have a couple of those. Waterwind Scout, whatever. I'm not gonna play Mermaid deck or Merfolk deck, so you would reset your last save. Gotcha. Damn, dude. That's a crazy challenge. Suncoil Viper. Sacrifice. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. If a creature with a finality counter would die, exile instead. Oh, okay, so it's super dead, basically. Stinging Cave Crawler. I think this is the third one of these guys I have. Descend 4, though. Okay, cool. Chupacabra Echo. Fathomless Descent. You see what I see what I must do. Yeah. I mean, I have no room to talk because my commander I've been using, that Nirberg Tyrant or whatever, is kind of a troll too. Because essentially, like, once everyone's kind of played a bunch of stuff and they're like, they got their board state where they want it, I just blow them up. Though I'm switching them out because it takes way too much mana to get that combo pulled off, and if it's just for a board wipe, it's not worth it. Is what I've learned going to Magic. Alright, Chupacabra Echo. Masters Guild Mural. Enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 white and blue Golem artifact creature token. Then it's got a craft. Create a 4/4 white and blue Golem artifact creature token. Activate only if Masters... Oh, shit. This guy becomes just a factory for him. That's fucking sick, actually. What? What do you have to do to switch him? Just exile with another artifact, and you basically just can create a 4/4 white and blue Golem artifact creature token every turn. That's lit. That's lit. The Pokemon League with stuff? Oh, I bet. Yeah, you get anyone with like weird like moves that you're not expecting. That's nuts. Fuck yeah, dude. I was hoping I'd get this guy. Sovereign Oki Ahu. When it attacks creature you control with power greater than that creature's base power, put a number of 1/1 counters on that creature equal to the difference. So basically, I had to look up what this meant because this card, I was looking at the legendaries in this, and this one made zero fucking sense, even if I read it like 7 times. Basically, you want this guy in a counter deck. So if you have 1/1 counters, like 3 or 4 of them on a guy, he'll get, essentially it'll double the counters, is kind of what happens with this guy. That's sick. You can make a tryhard deck, but that's no fun. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid doing that, because like, and that's why I haven't made any decks with like any infinite combos yet, because like, it's really not that hard to make a deck that's like, you know, 20, like $50 or like cheap as fuck. It's basically like, hey, tutor your deck for 3 or 4 cards. Once those 3 or 4 cards are played, you infinite mill, infinite damage, whatever. So like, I was trying to make something that was just like stupid. Like, that's why I chose the commander I did, but it's to the point where he's just getting fucked. Like, everyone at my shop, like, some of them are playing like, you know, just kind of more like quirky decks, you know, fun stuff. But there are a couple people that are like playing like just stupid shit. I need to figure out who who those people are. I think I have a decent idea, and then those are the guys where an infinite deck comes in, because they're being bitches, you know. I'm just kidding. They're all great. It's fine. But fuck yeah, Sovereign Ahu, I think sick. Secret Sunlight. It's shiny. It's but it's shiny. All right. I think that was the one good one out of this pack. Cool. Sick, dude. I got there's one other card that I really want, and I think it's actually one of the most expensive in this set. It's the it's essentially the White God. You know, I have the black one and red one now, but the white one essentially triples your tokens creation. So I'm hoping that was the one I was like, man, if I get that, that's nuts. And I'll take another Cavern of Souls, obviously, because I think it's just expensive. All right, 2 more packs. Got a cool dinosaur. Neat dinosaur. Ooh. The new island, the new lands for this set. They're pretty. I like them a lot. All right. Mephitic Drought. I think I have a couple of these. Enters the battlefield, is put in the graveyard from the battlefield. I draw a card and lose a life. Glorifier of Suffering. When it enters the battlefield, may sacrifice another creature or artifact. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Oh, okay. So, 1/1 counter. Oaken Siren. Flying Vigilance 1/2. Add 1 mana, spend it only. Oh, okay. So this is basically just a mana guy. Earthshaken Dreadmaw. Enters the battlefield, draw a card for each other dinosaur control. That's neat. I like dinosaurs. Rampaging Ceratops. Ooh, another dinosaur. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. Dude, it is super menace. You're way better at Magic now since you read the cards. Who knew? Yeah. Honestly, though, that's like the hardest part for me. Because, like, I'm getting back into it after being away for 13 to 15 years or whatever. Like, the last time I played a Friday Night Magic would have been like 2009, 2010. And what's tough is there's so many cards that have come out since then. And it's been so long. I basically remember what no cards do. And people are just like, playing that? And I'm like, okay. And like, I don't want to slow the game down to have to read every single fucking card that people are playing. So like, that's part of the learning curve of getting back into it, is like just playing enough where you just understand what the cards are doing. Like, dude, the second game I was playing last night against the guy that infinite milled my deck, he was just doing shit. Like, he could have been cheating and I would have had zero idea. Because he would like play a land and then tap it and then tap an artifact, pull the land back, search his library, put the land back down, tap another artifact, pull the land back up, search his graveyard, draw a card, scry. Like, he did all of that in like each turn he was doing like 30 things, and I couldn't follow what the fuck he was doing. So I get it. When you read the cards, you usually do a little bit better. All right, Rampage and Ceratops. Dusk Rose, Reliloquy. It's a heart in a box, basically. I mean, is this what Omarion was thinking about? Got an ice box where my heart used to be. Is this where his heart ended up? Maybe. That's a millennial reference if there ever was one. Bloodthorn Fae, I have a couple of these guys. Ooh, that's fancy. Uchenbach, the Great Mistake. Yeah, that card's sick looking. Vigilance Menace, a 6/4 for only 5. That's pretty good. It's a Skeleton Horror. Descend 8. For 6 mana, return the card from my graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Activate only if there are 8 or more permanent cards in my graveyard and only as a sorcery. Cool. That one's getting a sleeve. What the fuck, dude? Starving Revenant? When it enters the battlefield, Surveil 2. I don't know what Surveil is. That's the one where you put cards from the top of your library into your graveyard. Okay. I remember now. Other people have done it too, like when I'm playing them. You're trained by a semi-professional Hearthstone player who can hold my own in most CCGs. And yeah, I feel the same way. It just takes a while for me to like pick it back up when a lot of it is like knowledge. Like Magic the Gathering is like card knowledge of, especially like part of the thing I struggle with Commander is understanding who's the threat. Cause like when I played last time, it was all standard. So you had one opponent, right? So like everything you did was like, oh, it's that guy. That's the guy I need to worry about, right? Because he's the only other person I'm playing. What's tough for me now is and I've mentioned this to the guys I've played, because there are definitely times where I've attacked someone and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't fucking know, man. Like, you look scary. And they're like, I'm not the threat. And I'm like, what? And they're like, he's got this that does 7 things. And I'm like, oh, okay. So like, that's what's really tough with Commander, because it's 4-player for me, is understanding who is the threat at any moment in time, because I'm used to playing Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Standard Magic, whatever, where everything you're doing is for the one guy, versus having to figure out which of the guys do I need to take out or suppress first in order for me to win. It's just a very different way to think about just card games in general for me. But like, I'm gonna get my ass kicked for the next 6 months to a year, right? And then I'll be fine. Like, that's essentially how it is. I already won a couple games, so it hasn't been the worst thing ever. And I've been playing TCG games since I was like 6, right? Like, and Specs, you're probably the same way. You've played TCG games since, you know, Pokemon, early Yu-Gi-Oh days, right? Like, see the guys you play with, they'll kill them now when the threat comes, right? And it I wish more people did that, because mine, it seems like people know each other a little bit, but they're not really like buddies. It seems like everyone's kind of separated. But yeah, I think that helps too, is if you have some more experienced players that are kind of help politicking on the table. So yeah, I don't know. Within a year I'll be crushing it, you know. Okay, so but this guy though, this card's sick looking. So Surveil 2, then for each card you put on top of your library, you draw a card and lose 3 life. Okay, Surveil, so you can choose to put stuff in the graveyard, I'm assuming. And then Descend 8, whenever you draw a card, if there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, target opponent loses 1 life, you gain a life. God, that card is sick looking. Alright, Rare Sun Sanguine Evangelist. Battle cry, whenever this creature attacks, use other attacking creature goes +1/+0 to the end of turn. Enters the battlefield or dies, create a 1/1 black creature or black bat creature token with flying. So that card's fine, but having Frost who works there give you free pass. Yeah, and that helps too, yeah. Because like that, and yeah, having someone work there that's like into, you know, obviously knows the in and outs a lot better. That helps a lot too. Okay, we're gonna ban that guy. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Ban. Wait. Oh, Twitch, you changed stuff. Report. Spam. Where's the spam option? There it is. Spam. Scam? Bots. I'm just gonna say spam. Is this... Just read the... Do I not know how to ban people now? What happened? What happened? Ban. Alright. Jesus Christ. I don't stream anymore, so I don't know what the buttons do anymore. Ancestral Reminiscence. Oh, that's cool. Draw 3 cards, discard a card. Yeah. Ooh. Cursed Flesh. Enchanted creature gets -1/-1, cannot be blocked except by artifact creatures and black creatures. So essentially, just give someone fear. That's cool. I like that they're doing these list things. Alright. Sleeve up these motherfuckers. These are 2 of the sickest cards I have now. Man, when I love the direction Magic has gone. Because back then, back in the old days, who follows bots? It's all about support for support. True. Follow for follow. You heard it here. Just kidding. Don't fucking do that. Yeah, it's crazy how different Magic's become, at least in terms of the cards they release. Because I don't remember many... Hold on. I don't remember many full art cards like this back in the day. Like, they had foils and stuff. These are actual trash people. Fucking true. That is true. That is nothing true has been said. But I love like all the alternate artwork they come out with, and the showcase and all that stuff. And then the cross, experience, like with the Lord of the Rings stuff. Dude, the fucking Fallout cards, man, that come out in March. I already pre-ordered all 4 decks, so they're coming. And then I have let my wife know that, hey, I'm gonna get some of these collector boosters. I know they're $30 for 15 cards, but my god, I'm gonna get some fucking Pit-Boy shit. It's gonna be sick. Then after that, there's Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna get whatever that comes out with. It's gonna be sick. Then, don't know if you saw this, Marvel Magic cards. They're doing a Marvel thing. Universes Beyond. Similar to Doctor Who and Lord of the Rings. They're doing Marvel. I'm gonna make a fucking deck around Spider-Man. Alright? And I am so stoked. And to me, this is like the best time to get back into Magic. I feel like. Because the game mode, just use that refund. Bro. It's fucking over, man. I forget that that's going to be a thing here. Come that time of year. Yeah. Alright. Bullshit card. Okay. We got art for this lady. I have this card. It's cool. I kind of want to make a deck around it if I can get enough cards to do its ability, because she can make your creatures... She can make your creature fight. So essentially battle without it being a battle, basically, that you control. And she has an ability where if you have 2 of your own creatures fight each other, it does something. I don't remember what. I have to pull up the card again. And then also, if you have cards that have enraged, so when they're dealt damage, something happens, she like doubles that or something. So like, she's very specific of a commander, but she seems like she'd be really fun. Alright, Captivating Cave. I have one of these guys. It's actually not a bad land for common. Like, it just taps for a mana, and you can use it for different colors, but also sack and put 2 1/1 counters on a target creature, so, with that other lion guy, it's pretty good. Alright, Pathfinding Axejaw. Cool dinosaur. I like dinosaurs. Petrify. Chance of permanent can't attack or block. Okay. That's like a classic staple. Over the Edge, I have like 4 of these already. Deep Goblin Skull Taker's pretty neat. He kind of looks like Doesn't he kind of look like a baby predator? Like his face? I wish I could make him like bigger. But his face looks like a... He's a predator without the mask. He's pretty cool. Skullcap Snail, I have a couple of these. This card is just cool looking. I like this one. Staunch Crewmate. You win Pirate. When it's the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact or pirate. Put it in my hand. That's pretty neat. Pirate deck guy. Swashbuckler's Whip. I'm sorry? Equipped creature has 2 tap target artifact or creature, but the second one, pay 8, tap, discover 10? The fuck, dude? So if you're able to get this out, you can discover 10 on, and you just have a bunch of really high mana cost stuff. That'd be fun. Alright. Captain Storm, Consimium Raider. Alright, enters the battlefield under control 1/1 counter on target pirate, so pirate commander, cool. Thrashing Bronlodon, sacrifice it, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Cool. Alcataz's Deepest Betrayal. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. You have a friend now. This is the same card. I got 2 of them. This one's cooler because it's the alt art one. Or the, whatever. Full art, whatever you want to call it. But, pulled another one. Nice. That's cool. So yeah, same thing. And then a foil Zoya's Justice. Cool. I already have one of these, but that's fucking hilarious. I got 2 of these motherfuckers. Overall, solid fucking packs, dude. Like the first 3, because the I got a collector's pack. It's like $40. You get 8 packs, plus you get you got 40 lands, 20 of which were foil, plus a Jurassic Park card, plus another like promo, basically. In the first 3 packs, the only good card I got, like there were a couple of like uncommons and shit, but like the only rare I got that was worth it, and it actually is. I've gotten 2 of them so far. Is the Roaming Throne? I don't know if you've seen this guy. Oh, let me find it. I threw it in one of my decks because I was like, that could be some bullshit. Maybe I took it out of this deck. I don't remember because I'm kind of just throwing this deck in the trash, to be honest. Not really. I'm not throwing it in the trash literally, but like in a figurative way. It's being deconstructed as we speak. So I'm gonna switch up my commander and get oh yeah, this guy, Roaming Throne. This guy goes for like $10, and you basically choose a creature type, and then you can copy all of the triggered abilities of that creature type. So I'm making a zombie deck, and it has a lot of when this creature dies, create a zombie token, or whatever. When a creature dies, you know, throw a zombie from your graveyard into your hand, shit like that. Choose zombie, it copies all of those. This thing is sick in like tribal creature decks or whatever. All right. I think I'm very happy. I'm very happy with these cards. These guys, like, fuck yeah, dude. 2 of these motherfuckers. Let's go. Let's fucking go. All right. I suppose it's time to Starfield, right? Damn, that's been 45 minutes. Holy shit, I did not think that would take that long. Hold on, I gotta turn all of those off. There you go. Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna switch to this screen just for a second, just so I can get everything set up again. Or actually, I can just, nope. Nope. This one? Was that one? Yeah, it's that one. Cool. All right, we're gonna stop you, Stream Beats. We don't need you. So what up with the NBA tournament? Well, I'm assuming you mean what's up with those terrible courts, and I'm be real, dude. I don't fucking know. Like I love the NBA tournament as an idea, and I think it actually is. It's it's great. It's actually making so there's good basketball this time of year. Cause usually the basketball this time of year kind of sucks. Like it's November, people don't really give a shit. You have like 7 months, or not 7 months. I mean, almost you got a couple months before the playoff like race even starts. Like basketball season doesn't really start until the All-Star break, if we're being honest. All right, let me just clean up a little bit here. So like the fact they're doing it is awesome, and I think it's actually really good for basketball. I think we're getting more competitive basketball this time of year that we normally wouldn't get. So I'm 100% on board. What is it? Why is it the games are seemingly at random? They're not random. They're every Tuesday night and Friday night are tournament games. So yeah, no, there is a specific time of the let me stop this. Yes. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was using a new program that was using my phone. That's how I was capturing that. I had my phone. So, Droid Pro, if you guys are wondering, is actually pretty sick for you can stream it right to OBS. For primetime national spots, yeah. So yeah, all the games are on Tuesdays and Fridays. And they skipped that one Tuesday because that was election day, and the NBA doesn't play on election day. So it's been Tuesdays and Fridays. I think they're gonna skip, so yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays. I think there's 2 more sets of games because I know the Nuggets have played 3. They're 2-1, and they still need to play the Mavs 2-1. We played the Pelicans last night that we lost, and then who else did we play? We played the Clippers, which we won. So the Nuggets play the Rockets. I think it's next Friday, and then they'll start. So I think by next Friday they should have all the group games all set up and figured out. Lakers are 3-0, nice. And then the Tuesday after is when they start the playoffs for that. So it'll be like, hold on, I gotta put one of these cards back in my folder, otherwise I'll accidentally throw it in Moxfield as in my collection a second time. I won't do that. So yeah, and then the playoffs will start the next week, and I think it's the winners of each group plus a wild card for each. So like, essentially, if the Nuggets win, they win their group, and then it'll probably be against the Lakers, and then I don't know who's gonna win the other group. Hold on, I gotta take out my sweatshirt. I'm getting hot. Then yeah, they'll do I think it's a single elimination tournament with the 8 teams, and then they'll have the semifinals and finals in Vegas. I think it's in that first week of December, I want to say. So yeah, I think it's the first through the 1st and the 8th, or the 5th or in the 8th, or something like that. But yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. It's making basketball this time of year matter, especially for like younger teams that aren't going to do anything in the playoffs. It's awesome for them, like the Rockets and the Spurs, and like these teams that come playoff time will either not be in the playoffs, or they're going to be a low seed and they're going to get killed. This actually gives them like some kind of almost playoff basketball experience. Again, makes the games matter. The only thing that sucks is these stupid courts they're using. Those courts fucking suck. I don't know if you've seen them. You've probably seen them, but they almost all of them look terrible. Like there might be like 1 or 2 where I'm like, that one's actually pretty nice, but outside of that, they look horrific. Like the Nuggets one is all blue, and it's an eyesore. They look bad. Yeah, they look horrific. Like I think Toronto's is one of the few that looks okay, because it's like kind of gold and black, so it kind of looks a little bit more like a normal floor. But no, outside of the floors, I think it looks great. Though I will say the new jerseys, the City Edition jerseys that come out with recently for this year are horrific as well. Like the Nuggets one looks pretty bad with the giant 5280 across the stomach, and it's like, yeah, we know we're at Mile High, bro. All right. Hold on. Boop. 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 But yeah, what have you thought about the in-season tournament specs? Like, I haven't watched a whole lot of the games because Magic is on Friday nights, so I've only watched the like that one, like last Tuesday. Yeah, this last Tuesday was the only in-season tournament game I've watched because of Magic. I don't even remember what I'm doing this game. It's been like 3 weeks since I played. I guess we should do the Freestar Ranger quest line probably. I'm trying to like clear out all this stuff and then I'll go figure out the other stuff I need to do in Starfield. Hold on, I gotta. Yeah, they're not gonna get smaller. Okay. Health status. I apparently have lung damage right now. Cool. Sick. That's fun. Aid. There we go. Okay. Let's go. But yeah, I'm in for the in-season tournament. I thought it was a good idea when they did it, and they did it in a perfect way where it isn't, except for 2 teams and essentially the ones that make it into the championship game for the in-season tournament. It's not adding any new games for anyone else because everything counts towards the regular season standings. They have money prize at the end, so players give a shit. It's $500,000 for some of those guys is a shit ton of money. I mean, it's a shit ton of money for anybody, but like for some of those teams that like have a good culture, like I know Michael Porter Jr.'s talked about it where, yeah, he's getting paid like $30 million this year. So 500K isn't like backbreaking or whatever, but he's talked about how him and Jamal and Nicola or whatever want to win the 500K, the tournament, so that all of like the rookies and the bench guys that are on smaller contracts end up with an extra 500K. It's huge. So yeah, I'm 100% bored. On board. I hit the wrong button. I forgot how to play video games. But yeah, once the tournament's over, I'm going to talk about it more on my podcast, I think. Because yeah, like right now, I'm going to try to have an episode out next Saturday. We'll see. I don't know if I'll get to it. But like next Saturday, I'm talking about surprises and disappointments in terms of teams. And then I haven't decided if I want to talk about the MVP race right now. I think I might, just because I feel like I have to. And then I'm gonna talk about some early trade candidates, because there's some already that are popping up. Let's see. Curious how much these some of these motherfuckers are. Sort by price. Group by none. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so of all the gods, the bat one is worth the least. It's only worth $3. That's fine. It's still sick looking though. Westbrook, you know, it's funny. I feel bad for Westbrook. And here's why. With James Harden, I don't think I don't like James Harden very much anymore as a player. He is not as good as he was, and he destroys your offense. Like, he came in and was like, I'm not a system player, I am the system. And you're like, ooh. You're saying that you're on a team with Kawhi and PG, who are definitely better than you. And what's gonna suck is Westbrook is gonna get the short end of the stick, and he already has, because Westbrook is asked already to come off the bench. So Westbrook's gonna look bad because Harden is gonna fuck up whatever semblance of team chemistry they had. And it's trendy now to hate on Westbrook because his game has not aged super great. Like, he still is awesome. Like Westbrook is still athletically incredible. The thing is he doesn't shoot well enough outside to like be as effective as he used to be, because he isn't quite as aggressive as he used to be, and part of that's because he's playing with other superstars. Westbrook is a guy that he needs his own team. Like, if he's playing with the other superstars, he struggles. Like, unless that superstar's, and I don't even know if this would even be a superstar, is like Rudy Gobert or someone like that, where like they don't really need the ball to do it to be effective. But essentially, the Clippers are now going to ask Westbrook to be an off-ball, probably tertiary ball handler, right? Like, he's probably third or fourth. He's probably fourth. He's got to be fourth in the pecking order, and people are going to shit on him because his numbers are going to look bad. But it's because he's in a role that just his play style just does not fit. And it sucks because, like, he was an MVP. He could work with the Heat. That's one that 100% he could work with. Because with the Heat, he'd be a primary ball handler. Bam Adebayo does not need the ball to be effective. You post him up every once in a while. Bam Adebayo will get rebounds. He'll cut. He'll do the dirty work type of shit. And then Jimmy Butler has proven he can kind of delegate the offense when he needs to, and it actually works really well off the ball. Westbrook is an awesome option for the Heat. I'm kind of pissed I didn't even think about that. Not gonna lie. I think that one might end up... Hold on. I'm just... Real quick. I'm just gonna... Thank you for the podcast. I mean, I wouldn't... I'm not gonna call it inspiration, because I'm basically just gonna steal that, because that is an awesome under-the-radar trade candidate. I didn't even think about Westbrook. God, how fucking stupid am I? You will get credit, yes. I am 100% giving you credit on that, because that is one potential trade candidate that I think would work great on both sides. Because, like, the Heat are getting somebody. There's no way they don't. And for me, I was thinking it would be Zach LaVine.
You can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes...
But I like the Westbrook fit way better.
Tell you what, use the mission term. Come back alive.
Alright, we're gonna do one of these missions. I think I'm gonna start playing World of Warcraft again.
They're like vultures picking away at the leftovers.
Someone fucking setting off fireworks. The Heat can dump Lowry to the Clippers, yeah. No, and that one makes perfect sense, because I was thinking the Levine thing. Because Levine is the superstar that's going to move next. I don't think there's any question about it. They've already kind of talked about, you know, there's been mutual interest on both sides. Like, that's already been reported. That's not news. And the Bulls are in a you see Levine coming to the Lakers, and that's another option for Levine, honestly. The other option I see with Levine is the Knicks. Because I was thinking Levine to the Heat if you upgrade Tyler Hero, because him and Tyler Hero are very similar players, kind of perimeter-oriented shooting guards. They shoot pretty well. Obviously, Levine is better and is way more athletic. But like, I could see the Heat essentially flipping Hero and maybe a pick for Levine, and maybe, you know, something else, right? To just kind of upgrade like a little bit. Because that'd be an upgrade, but not like a huge one. But like if they can get Westbrook and dump Lowry, because Lowry is rough, that makes a lot more sense. Especially because Westbrook's gonna come super cheap. He's just kind of been passed around, no one wants him. And I understand because the situation needs to be the right one for Westbrook. The Heat overvalue Hero, 100%. They do, yeah. The Heat overvalue everybody though. So I don't think that's like a, that's not like a, they just, that's just what they do. It's weird. I hate it. They're still bitter over Dame. I mean, honestly, they should have offered something better. Like, hold on. Hold on, give me just a second. I gotta double check something. I'm sorry about that. I was trying to figure out dun, 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 dun. I just hear a bunch of noises like outside of my headphones. And I think because like my office is right below my son's room. I think it might be him just jumping around up there. There's also part of it that it kind of sounds like fireworks, like in my neighborhood. And I haven't figured out which one it is. Portland wanted picks or Hero, and Pat didn't want to give that up. Yeah, and Pat's dumb for that, probably. Hero's good, but like he's not. You still give up Dame in that situation. Okay, we got Target. I guess we'll do this one. Yeah, sure. We'll do this one too. Fuck it. And we'll do this one. And we'll grab this one. Alright. Yeah, so like the Heat, they should have traded the picks and Hero for Dame. With Dame, Adebayo, and Butler, you have enough defense there to make up for Dame's defensive deficiencies. Especially with the fact that the Heat are able to, every year, able to find someone that works. It's quite uncanny, honestly, how good they are at finding like these undrafted guys. So the Heat were silly for not doing that. And yeah, like Lowry is up there in age, and he's some of his stat lines, dude. Oh, dude, they're rough. There's one game I think he played. I think I didn't watch it, but I saw this. I always look at all the box scores after every night or whatever after the games. He played like I think it was 30 minutes. He had I think 0 points, like 2 assists and like a rebound. He was like 0 for 4, and I'm like, that cannot be your starting point guard. That's crazy. It was bad. What was I gonna? I was gonna do the captain guy because I know exactly where he's supposed to be. So yeah, we'll see. I do like that Westbrook one. You will get credit if I end up talking about that in the podcast. I probably will because that's a really good one. It's bad. Yeah, it's really bad. Which is crazy because like Jimmy Butler at this point, I think he's 34, 35, something like that. Like if you're gonna go all in, and you made the finals last year without Hero, now's the time to go all in if you're the Heat. And they seem to not really want to do that. And I don't understand because they are good enough with one more piece to win a finals. Whereas like the Clippers, they went all in on Harden but they were not one piece away. Some of these teams, man, I don't understand them. Well, but what do I know? I'm just an asshole sitting at his computer right now, you know, like. Oops. After streaming that, I gotta catalog all these cards. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. It's gonna be interesting to see. Pat wants team guys. He wants to be like that since his Laker days, and I get that. But like, to me, Lillard is a team guy. Like, yeah, he sucks on defense, but I think that's. I mean, part of it probably is like a want-to thing, but like, I guess when it comes to team guy, I think of like, you know, with Lillard, he has always kind of stood with Portland, like through bullshit, them not ever being able to really get a second star. Like, I guess they had LaMarcus Aldridge at one point, but you know, that didn't really pan out. So like, to me, to not want to give up the picks in Hero for Lillard is crazy, because it's not like you're getting a shithead, you know? Selling a team on potential value that's not a pick, and that's what's tough, right? Like, there very rarely is there a young player that the teams are like, yep, that's the guy, we're gonna trade everything, that'll get us a superstar. Like, yeah, it's that unknown future pick is what teams are tend to like gravitate to, you know? Do I have a companion? Yeah, we do. Cool. Oh, you're dead. That sucks. It's a lotto ticket? Yeah. Teams love lotto tickets.
Wow, looky here.
Ooh.
Oh, we make a hell of a team.
And the thing is, I understand the lotto ticket thing. Like, wanting the lotto ticket. Because, like, if a guy is that good as a young player in the NBA, where you're like, you know, hey, his ceiling is all-star, like, for a guy that's already in the NBA, if a guy's ceiling is an all-star, it's incredibly rare for a team to want to give that up, regardless of who you're getting on the other end. There are very few of those situations. Like, really, the last one I can think of is probably the Anthony Davis trade, right? But part of that was because Anthony Davis was also super young already. So, like, I understand teams want getting the lotto ticket, because in all reality, they're probably only getting back, like, a maybe borderline all-star in a young player, because anyone that has, like, real all-star or all-NBA potential, teams aren't going to give up, even if it is for Dame Lillard, generally. So, like, at least with the lotto ticket, there's that chance that they can draft that guy. And not only that, but they get to choose who that guy is, theoretically. Whereas otherwise, you're kind of stuck with picking between the guys that are already on that team you're trading with, I guess. I don't know. I see it from both ways. And, like, I do like the lotto ticket thing. Because there's some teams it's really worked out. Like, look at Oklahoma City, dude. Like, they are incredibly talented. Like, you think about Holmgren, SGA, Giddey, Jalen Williams, like, they do it different because Lakers will give up the players without losing in the long run. Yeah, and I think that's part of the reason why it's very rare for teams to give up young players, because if that young player ends up being, you know, a future star or superstar, and you give up that guy for a couple years of an aging one, like, your fan base is pissed. You know? Because they're like, man, we could have had, you know, 15 good years instead of 3 or 4. The Clippers didn't do that. They sold everything for PG. Well, yeah, and the Clippers thing, they knew they were getting both PG and Kawhi. Like, because they wouldn't have gotten either without knowing you were getting both. So, like, there was already a deal in place beforehand. Like, handshake, nod, wink, wink type of thing. Like, we get Paul George, Kawhi has already said he's in, And the Clippers sold everything for PG. And the Lakers still got a ring before them, Lamau. Yeah. Well, and what the Clippers did, and this was their fatal mistake, is the two guys they got, while incredible, are two of the most injury-prone stars in the NBA. Like, that was their issue. It wasn't a talent thing. It was they put all their eggs in a glass basket, basically. And it's also weird they got two guys at the same position too. And I understand, like, both of them are awesome. Both of them are all NBA. Both of them are good defensive wings or whatever. But, like, for me personally, if I'm gonna go for two superstars, I would prefer two that are very different players. Like, if I'm gonna get a wing, I want a point guard. If I'm gonna get a big, I want a wing or a point guard. Like, they essentially got two wings. And that's awesome, because both of them are awesome when they're healthy. They got good in an odd window too. Yeah, and that sucks, because they did, their peak was COVID bubble stuff. And the bubble was just weird. And it doesn't help that they ended up going up against a future two-time, who should be three-time MVP, and his sidekick that's one of the coldest playoff guys in the NBA history, Like, no one really raises their game like Jamal Murray does in big games, which is, one, amazing for me. I love it so much. So, like, that's part of it too, like, the injury thing, and their timing was really bad. Like, a year or two earlier, like, right at the tail end of the Warriors stuff, because there was, like, that maybe 1 to 2 year window before the pandemic, but after all the Warriors championship, like, after Durant left, there was that, like, 2 year window that they just didn't capitalize on, right? When did Durant leave the Warriors? Maybe it was a 1 year window. The West turned into a bloodbath fast. Yeah. And the West, honestly, like, ever since I can remember, the West has been a bloodbath. Yeah. KD left the Warriors in the summer of 2019. Oh, yeah. I guess the Clippers just got fucked, actually. Because the NBA season was suspended in April of 2020. So that means there wasn't even a full season. The bubble season was the first year that the Warriors were without Durant. So yeah, the Clippers got kind of fucked over by timing, 100%. And then yeah, the West bloodbath, like, and part of it is there's so much good talent in the NBA that, like, everyone's kind of gotten fucked. Because, like, there's so many good players, it's insane. I don't know, it's the Clippers had that 3 year window. They couldn't stay healthy, and they kind of ran into odd timing. And what they should have done, and before the Harden trade, I had already typed out Kawhi and PG as potential trade candidates, because I think they would have been, if the owner was basketball savvy. Instead, they essentially traded away the rest of their future for someone that's kind of going to ruin their team. Which, I mean, I guess it kind of works for me, because that means the Nuggets have a clearer path back to the finals. So, whatever. Oh, Digipix. Okay. But yeah, the West is a bloodbath. It's crazy. Like, you're gonna have one damn good team as the playoffs, at least. And like, I didn't expect Dallas to be this good this early, and I guess we'll see what happens. But like, that was the team I had that I'm like, if someone's gonna get fucked out in the West, the Dallas Mavericks. The Clippers aren't respecting LA, so the desperation moves are normal for them. And yeah, and that has a lot to do with it in this situation because they are the little brother in LA. That, and their owner being who he is, where he is just like rah, need to, you know, do all the things I created Microsoft type shit. Like, they are trying so hard to be good that it's fucking them over in the future. Like, I would have rather them just, you know, trade away PG Kawhi, other veteran guys, and just rebuild. Like, wait out the LeBron, like wait out the Lakers, you know, wait it out. LeBron's retired, 80s, 33, and is missing a knee or whatever. You know, wait out Zion and the Pelicans, Zion being traded or, you know, just not being good. Like, the West is so competitive. They should have been, you know what, this is going to be tough even with a really good team. We should hold on, you know, we should wait. How hard is it to share a team with that just gets guys in free agencies? Yeah, and then I mean, the little brother thing is part of it too, especially with them moving into a new building because they're getting they're having a stadium built. I don't remember what's going to be done. Is it next year or the year after maybe? Like, again, I think the owner is like, we need to have some splash of pizzazz because we're opening this new probably multi-billion-dollar stadium or court arena. That's what they're called in basketball. Jesus Christ. So like, from a business perspective, Harden makes sense, probably. You're going to still tell your fans we're competing. You forgot about that? Yeah. I think that's it. Honestly, I think that might be the biggest factor in play here. Because they're probably, as an owner who would care about money, and Steve Ballmer can talk about how he just wants to win. He gives a fuck about the money too. Otherwise, he wouldn't be moving stadiums. I guarantee you, they are just trying to say, hey, we're going to be competitive, because there could be nothing worse than moving to a new, you know, arena that's worth all this money, and then you end up not selling out any games because your team blows. Like, no matter what that team is, even when the Lakers blow, I would assume that they don't sell out every game. Like, I know that happened in Denver. When Denver blew, you get tickets for like $5 easy. He's big on the Clippers having their own identity. You know, if you wanted them to have their own identity, you should move the team to fucking Seattle. And I think that's honestly one of the, like, that's what he needed to do. That's what he should have done. Like, LA is not the market for two basketball teams, not because it's not big enough. You're surprised he didn't? And honestly, I am too, because Seattle's an awesome basketball city. Like, it's crazy to me that Seattle still doesn't have a team. It blows my mind. But yeah, I wonder if he was doing it over and knew about what would happen to Kawhi and PG over, you know, these last couple years, I would be willing to bet he would have chosen to move the team probably to Seattle. But I mean, Vegas is the other really good option. Or even move him back to San Diego. Like, the Clippers are from San Diego. Why not move them back? Then you at least get a little bit of, like, distance between you and LA. Not much, but a little bit. So I don't know. It's interesting. I'm excited for there to be a team in Vegas because that is going to happen in the next probably 3 to 4 years. There's going to be a team in Seattle and Vegas. They're going to expand. And I bet you they move the Pelicans or the Grizzlies to the east. All right. Talk to Emma. Okay. Go you. Especially because, like, the NBA is fucking stacked right now. Like, there's so many good players that just, like, don't get a whole lot of playing time. Like, even the Nuggets, they have, like, some legit guys that, like, you know, end a bench, not really playing. You can see expansion teams in Vegas, Seattle, Nashville, and Buffalo.
Can you get a moment? Can we talk?
Those two are
Yeah,
interesting.
the way you handle things.
I don't know about Nashville.
Not bad. Not bad.
Buffalo is Buffalo's a guess. I think Buffalo. So the thing with Nashville and Buffalo is Nashville, you already have the Grizzlies in Tennessee, and then Buffalo, you have the Raptors right there, because Buffalo's basically like has the same, like, is outside the city limits of Toronto, right? But Vegas, I think, to me, Vegas and Seattle are the two home run places a team moves to. You know, MLB wants Nashville, and that makes sense because there are no Major League Baseball teams in Tennessee. And, you know, that's in the South. Baseball's pretty big there. Like, I get that. That 100% makes sense for the MLB to want to move there. But I think if the NBA moves to Nashville and Buffalo, that those two teams are not going to get any fans. Because you already have NBA teams in close proximity. That's why Seattle's in relatively close proximity to Portland, but Seattle already has that history built up, so they already have a fan base there.
Hiya. Oh, you're back.
Nashville has a AAA team. Yeah, but who gives a fuck about AAA baseball? You know? It's fun, though. Because when I lived in the DC area, I'd go to the Baltimore's AAA team, the Bowie Bay Sox, all the time. They're fun.
Good. You did
Tampa
what I
Bay.
asked, so
Tampa Bay is an interesting thought.
follow me.
Tampa Bay could work for an NBA team because Orlando is pretty far away. Because Tampa Bay's on the western part
We're headquartered in the upper floors
of Florida. Miami's the eastern part and a little bit farther south, and then Orlando is pretty much northern Florida, or like central, I guess.
Might be hard work.
So Tampa Bay might make sense, but with Tampa, I worry with Tampa that they've, and maybe this is just because of their MLB team, but they seem to struggle with
your eyes, ears, and
the Rays.
are every bit as important as your
So I worry maybe that is an oversaturation of sports teams in that city already. Because the Lightning are really good, so that helps them in hockey. And the Buccaneers, while they were a laughing stock for about 30 years, for a long time that was the only team they had. But Tampa Bay, yeah, I don't know. Tampa Bay is an interesting one.
seems capable enough.
I'm trying to think of
and we
what
could use
other
the help.
cities. I have a hard time thinking of any city better than
Let me have a word with you.
the Orioles AAA team of coffee hats. I didn't know that. That's cool. Wait, did they change their name, or is that just like an alternate logo or something?
I've got just
Yeah, I don't know
one
who else.
question.
Kansas
Do you
City.
pledge to defend the people of the
I can see
free
Kansas
state
City on a basketball team. The Rays don't play in Tampa. They play in, like, what is it? Fort alternative hat. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Good. Here,
They play in St. Petersburg. Whatever. That's the Tampa Bay.
you're now a
It's like the
three-star
people that
Ranger
it's
deputy.
like the hey,
I'm assigning you
it's
to
the
Ranger
it's
Wilcox
San
for
Francisco.
security.
Oh, it's Oakland. It's like it's the same fucking place.
Welcome.
They're
aboard.
across a bridge from each other.
Congratulations. The Rangers ain't
Iced coffee hat and hot coffee hat. That's awesome.
Wish
Hold on,
we
I'm
could
gonna look
throw
at
you
this.
a welcome party. We got word from a
Do 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 do. Oh, those are awesome. I love that. I love the crab ones. Adorable. Man, minor league baseball is fun. I'm upset that we don't have one. The Norfolk Tide.
Armor on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying. Well, most things.
Yeah, I don't know.
At the start.
But yeah, I think Vegas and Seattle are the home run places for a basketball team.
Not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind.
I think
Grab any supplies you might need.
Tampa Bay might struggle. I could see Buffalo a little more than Nashville,
Ranger Wilcox tells you.
because it's still New York. New York basketball's big in New York. What about Baltimore? Like, they have the Wizards, but the Wizards suck. And that area already has a division between Baltimore and Washington. Between the Washington football, or the Commanders, and the Ravens, and then you have the Nationals and Orioles. So. Because, yeah, like, it's funny, because I used to live there. I don't remember a whole lot of Wizards fans. Granted, I mean, even then, I lived more in Washington, like near Washington D.C. than I did Baltimore. Baltimore might be another option for a basketball team, but I don't see one better than Seattle and Vegas are the home run better, like best options, I think. All right, where am I going?
Outside.
To a farm? Going to a farm? We're going to a farm. Probably a Wagner farm. All right, cool. Ba, 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 ba. Wagner farm, where are you? Missions. The Beltway seems odd for sports. Oh, it sure is. It is an odd place for sports. 100%. Okay, cool. Go there. Yeah, because you have two cities that are like an hour away from each other, which I understand that on the East Coast, that's just kind of how it is, which is, again, still really weird for me. But then there definitely is like there is a divide where Baltimore is like, Ravens fans are generally like Northern Maryland, like Northern Central Maryland. And then you have the Commanders are Southern Maryland, obviously DC, but DC's like tiny in comparison. And then Virginia, a lot of Washington fans. And then similar for the Orioles and Nationals. The Nationals and Orioles sucks for years. True. That is also very true. Though Camden Yards is fucking beautiful. So, no matter how bad the Orioles suck, they have one of the best baseball stadiums in the country. Like it's on the bay, on the water. It's awesome. It's awesome. But then like their only hockey team and basketball team is the Wizards and the Capitals. The Ravens are leagues above the Commanders. In terms of NFL play, yes. In terms of fandom, no way. When I was in I will admit I am biased because when I was a kid and I lived there, I had Washington season tickets, like my family did. So like, but like, Washington has sucked for 30 years, and they, you know, up until a couple years ago, were still selling out. Man, they love their Commanders. Orioles piss you off? Yeah, I get that. They have cool uniforms though. Cool logo. Beautiful stadium. Yeah, that's about it. It's in Baltimore, so it kind of sucks. Baltimore sucks as a city in general, so. Like, At least all the places I've been to in Baltimore, like they have where the stadiums and stuff are, like in the harbor. Beautiful, super nice, amazing. A lot of other places, nah.
Everything checks out.
So that's just kind of that area. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of areas I do not like over there. How many Baltimore dudes are Colts fans? I don't remember any, honestly.
Love the smell of getting back into the harness.
Like I genuinely do not remember any Colts fans.
Get a moment. Can we talk?
Part of it is I was a lot younger. And I feel like it's one of those things where when your team essentially left in the middle of the night, right? Like when your team just kind of leaves in the middle of the night, that probably kills the fandom of basically everybody.
Over here.
The Free Star Rangers.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy.
But yeah,
and
I don't remember meeting any Colts fans when I lived there. There was some Baltimore fans, but a lot of Washington fans.
Uniforms and weapons.
And again, part of that is probably where I live, because I live more near like Southern Maryland.
Their offer was so low.
Then they sold the Browns. Yeah,
They said they'd give me.
that's so funny.
Well, they sure as hell look like. Go see for yourself. That place is dangerous, steep. If you're going after those men. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what? I'm not.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp.
Yeah,
Since these guys
they stole
don't
the
look
Browns.
after them,
So funny.
they're probably not making it.
Speaking of the Colts, also another one occurred to me. The Specs 1F. Who the f that? Is that Jeff Saturday? No, that's Frank Reich, isn't it? Who is that? That's hilarious. Man, he looks mad. It's like he's yelling at was this Josh McDaniels when he was yelling at Jeremy Irsay to get out of his bathroom? Another NBA team, St. Louis. If you can't choose Seattle or Vegas, St. Louis would be an interesting one.
Pace from Aquila City.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, examine the boot track. Cool. Yeah, and they're going in the canyon, dude.
Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon.
Bow, bow, bow. Is Shane Steichen yelling at refs? Nice.
Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring.
Yeah, I figured it was the coach.
These canyons would have kept me busy for months.
During that fucking Browns game. That's funny. Ooh, these are scary looking. Swarming sunflower. You don't look like sunflower at all. That fucking sunflower throw a grenade at me? What a bitch. Where's my fuck the refs coffee? Oh yes, I'm a Benchwarmers brew dude. From Mr. Perna. A Denver legend. I have one of the shirts he sells. He was the one that, and I don't know if he sells it, but I know it was on his channel like 8 years ago. It's this Bronco, the old school Bronco logo, but it's 8-bit. It's amazing. Your namesake, yeah. Man. Brandon Perna, love that guy. He still sells that? Okay. I'm gonna have to get a new one because mine is super worn and I haven't worn it for years, but at one point that was like my favorite shirt. It's incredible. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, NFL.
Right, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
You know, if you want to buy your Giants fan the Giants dying aside one, that one's funny too. You should. Yeah, I have not watched much football at all. Like, I'll throw on Red Zone for like an hour or so, hour or two, when my son's napping on Sundays. But like, the Thursday night game is hard to watch. One, because the football sucks. It's just shitty games, and everyone gets hurt. And two, Amazon's broadcast is dick. So like, I haven't watched Thursday. Sunday, I can't stand, like, there's other stuff on. Monday, there's basketball on. I've never been this out on an NFL season just in general. Like, even when the Broncos sucked, I still watched. And now, I think this year, I've watched maybe 2 games worth of Broncos. And part of that is because Red Zone has just kind of ruined me with football. It's so hard to sit through a game now. With the commercials and the stoppages in play and the just all the stuff. It's so tough. The NFL season has been bland all year. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, it doesn't feel, it usually isn't. It feels like it shouldn't be. But, like, it just is. And it 100% could be because my team sucks now. Like, the first, how many years? 25 years of my life? Something like that. The Broncos missed the playoffs, like, 3 times. So like this like 7 or 8 year run they're on is like, it's not even the same sport, man. Oh shit. I am spoiled. I've been spoiled my entire life when it comes to the Broncos, and I can't accept that they suck now and are a poverty franchise. The amount of stoppage during live games is insane. It is, yeah. Like, and Red Zone has shown us how much better it could be. So it's like, I don't know. It's like the stoppages make it so hard to watch. Like, the only exception might be like if it is a truly incredible game.
Keep your eyes open. We need to check the canyons, but if they were dressed like soldiers. It seems strange that a group of... We just need to find these...
I don't know.
Beats the hell out of me. Of course, the fact... See you.
Ooh, tracks. Yeah, the tracks turn left. Cool.
They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up onto these canyon walls, waiting to snipe us.
Monday night should be good. Oh yeah, we get wait, who the fuck's Monday night? Because the Broncos are Sunday night against the Vikings, so we get the astronaut Josh Dobbs versus an aging Russell Wilson doing lunges in an airplane aisle. What day's Monday? The 20th? NFL. Eagles Chiefs. Not bad. No, that is a good game. That's about as good as you can get this year. And I mean, I'm still gonna watch like the playoffs and shit, because that's like a different level of thing. But like, you know, All I know is Lions pride, man. Let's get the Lions winning a Super Bowl, man. They deserve it.
Watch it.
Those fans have been through so much. Last Monday was an odd game. Yeah, no, it was.
Got a situation here.
Yeah, last Monday was you know, it was a game. You know, they played a football game.
Get ready.
That's probably the best thing I can say. Between the Bills and the Broncos. You know, they went out there and they played a football game. You gotta give them credit. Hey. Oh, you're dead. I didn't mean to murder her. Oops. Oh, you're fine. Perfect. Hi. Sorry. I did not mean for you to get murdered by that bug. But yeah, like I'm so torn because it's the NFL. So if you make the playoffs, you have a chance, right? Like in the NBA, it doesn't matter. Want to know a fun Skyrim hack glitch? Yes, I would. I would love to know that so I can use it if I ever play Skyrim again. But like I'm so torn on the Broncos because like I want them to suck, you know, because I want a new quarterback, and there's some damn good ones that will be available this coming April. However, they seem determined to keep winning games, and in the NFL, unlike the NBA, to make the playoffs, there's a chance because it's, you know, obviously single elim, right? The NBA it's never gonna happen.
You're a natural tracker.
But the NFL, So like, I don't know what I want to happen. I feel like it's just gonna end up being mediocrity, where we're gonna miss the playoffs or losing the first round, and then we're gonna be stuck with Russell Wilson again for another year. And I just don't know if I'm in for that. You can get the Dark Brotherhood armor early on. How? Do you have to do the quest line, or you just kind of can you steal it?
I bet my badge that's wood smoke.
Or console command it.
They're close. Be ready.
Oh, the ruffians.
That don't concern you.
Oh yeah, Mr. Ruffian Leader guy. Hi.
Here I was worried I wouldn't get to shoot anyone. Well now, look.
There's a hideout that is a secret cave at the end of it. Oh shit, really? That's cool.
Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
Tough guy.
That's none of your damn. You think you're in a position to make demands? I've got news for you. So, got any
placing you all under arrest.
You think I give a damn about the free stuff? Matter of fact, air him out, boy.
Okay.
Don't let him
Oh, that guy's level 50 something.
We're the best there is.
They're the best he is. We're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep me down. I'm the best around. What gun do I have here? I am in pain. Got him. You resurrect the guy in the cave, spawn him outside, and just kill him. Boom, free armor. Wait, really? That's cool. And you said that's a bug? That's not like a... Just a thing you can do? That's pretty sick. Where's this guy? There he is. Job's done. Okay, cool. Get an arc welder. I'll take that. Credit. Alright. Let's read the job's done thing. What time is it? 8:30? Okay. I'll probably stream for like another hour or 15. Go until like 9 or yeah, like 10 my time. Something like that. Cause I gotta get these new cars I packed cataloged in Moxfield so that I can start potentially building a deck around some of them. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so he was stealing chips. Cool. That guy's a bitch. Let's see. What this? That's pretty good. 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 I'll take all that. What am I at weight wise? 107. Baller. 5% more crit damage. Nice. Those are ruffian. There was one ruffian over yonder. What else you got up here, bud? Talk to Emma Wilcox. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start playing World of Warcraft again. I took last time I played, I think it was back in like February or March or something. It was before Diablo came out. Diablo came out like May, so I guess it's back then. But they announced the new expansion coming out next year. The Broncos could draft Bo Nix. I mean, that's cool with me. I just want a new quarterback, man. Like, give me hope. That's all I want. I want hope. I want the Broncos to give me hope. I want there to be like, oh hey, there's a chance you might have a franchise quarterback. You know? Like, why couldn't we have stuck to get CJ Stroud? That guy looks awesome. And is Bo Nix good though? Isn't he the one that spent like 7 years in college? Right? Like, hasn't he been in college since like 2015 or something? Not gonna lie, I don't know if I'd be too excited about that.
Find anything interesting?
Yeah. Take a look at that.
Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was... Whoever pulled that off must have been one. Well, I guess someone really won. Speaking of which, let's get back there.
Okay. I drafted Paxton Lynch. True. True. We did do that. We drafted Tim Tebow. We drafted Drew Lock. No, yeah, no, we've gone through it. We basically haven't drafted a decent quarterback since Jay Cutler, I think. Right? Jay Cutler the last good one we drafted? I think he is. Yeah, because after Cutler it was Tebow. Then Kyle Orton. That was fun. At least Nix looks the part, does he? I haven't seen him play. I mean, I guess I saw him help kill Colorado against Oregon, but outside of that, I haven't really watched him play. Man, talk about a team that really is gone downhill. See who is rough. Though it's definitely not shocking. I want to go. Nope. I want to go. Boom, and then boom, and then Sanders looks so bad now. Yeah. Wait, which Sanders? Shador or Dion? Because I haven't watched Shador play recently, so he could be looking bad. I don't know. It sucks because, again, these football games are during Friday night. Why is stuff happening Friday night? I have Magic the Gathering to play. And Dion, I don't think he looks bad, if that's what you're talking about. Shador, okay, yeah.
I'd appreciate a chat.
Well, it doesn't help that
Any day
CU's
you guys
offense sucks. Like, their offensive line sucks. I also realize on Twitch, I'm still in the Magic the Gathering category. So sorry if you're here and you're expecting MTG. We opened the boosters earlier. We're now playing Starfield. Sorry. Damn, Starfield only has about 600 viewers. That's rough. YouTube, I should be good. Am I good on YouTube? Yeah. YouTube didn't have an option for Magic the Gathering, so I just picked Starfield for that one. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, look at Borderlands. Where's Borderlands at? I am curious. I'll be real. I don't know how much Starfield I really want to play. Like, it's still kind of fun, but like, I think I've done everything now. There's still some like quest lines I haven't done, but like in general, I think I've kind of experienced all the Starfield stuff. Borderlands. It's on Borderlands 3. 110 viewers? Nice. That's good. That's good. What's World of Warcraft at? 100K. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Yeah. Yeah, I think going forward, like I'm gonna play another hour or so of Starfield, but like I think I've done all the stuff. Like, I still haven't finished the main quests. There's still some side quest stuff I gotta do. Like, I just started the 3-star Rangers. You know, I'll do them eventually, probably. Like a year from now, probably, but
The crops are doing
I think it's World of Warcraft time for
What
streaming.
happened? Did you find those men?
So we got a new expansion coming out next year.
Well, it's good to see you're all right then.
I would like to have a max level of every class. I'm
Why
like,
do they want my
I think a
farm?
third of the way there.
So I have no way of knowing.
I don't know.
Guess
Back to
I'll
WoW,
sleep
yeah.
With a gun nearby.
Because I played a
can't
shit
thank you
ton
enough. I
from
hate to
November
remember
through
as the
like
wagoner
March.
who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the
When Dragonflight came out. And it's in a place where leveling alts is not that bad. So now's the time to level all alts, I
Of
think.
course.
If you have any more trouble, all right, deputy.
I got 11,000. But back to Shooter. Yeah, he looks bad, but I think that's probably, at least in some part, that offensive line's
Get a lot of
horrific.
visitors to the
Oof,
farm.
excuse me.
We're not exactly a tourist-friendly district.
The offensive and defensive line for Colorado are horrific. You've never gotten into an MMO? Are you serious? No way. You've never gotten into an MMO? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. I have a bounty? Oh. Well, that sucks. Okay. I need to go home and clear that shit. Is it because I accidentally killed her? I think I did. No? Bro. Some of them are really fun, man. You know, honestly, if you've never been into an MMO, it's, you know, don't do it. Just don't. It's pretty easy to just get sucked all the way in. Like, I've gotten into a couple. World of Warcraft by far has been the easiest one to get into, because that's the one I keep going back to. But before that, when I was a kid, it was RuneScape. Okay, RuneScape got you for a bit. RuneScape, that one, that was the first. That was the OG. Me and my brother played a shit ton of RuneScape. We'd fight over the computer to play RuneScape. He still plays RuneScape sometimes. At one point, he had My brother's a fucking idiot sometimes. He had downloaded, it wasn't hacks, it was a bot basically to like up his skills for him, and he ended up fucking up his laptop so bad that it just constantly played ads, just constantly. It didn't go to sleep anymore. Computer didn't go to sleep anymore. It just played ads 24/7. It was really funny. What? I can't do that here? That's stupid. I never played MapleStory. But yeah, RuneScape got me when I was a kid. Super fun. I don't think I can even get into my account anymore because I think the email hooked up is deactivated. So that kind of sucks because I would love to play a little bit of RuneScape. Especially when I'm like working. Oh my god, RuneScape is the best game for that. But now that game is so it just is a grind that I don't even want to start again. But yeah, World of Warcraft was a big one. Elder Scrolls Online is okay. I played that for a little bit, especially when it came out. But for me, it was tough because I was expecting Elder Scrolls, and I didn't really get Elder Scrolls, if that makes any sense. Like, I didn't get the Elder Scrolls I kind of wanted. Another fun one, it's more in the World of Warcraft range, is Star Wars The Old Republic. Tried Elder Scrolls Online, it was meh. Yeah, and I'm in the same boat. It's meh. Like, if you've played true Elder Scrolls, it's tough. It's a tough one for me. Fallout 76. Fallout 76 isn't bad. That one's definitely better. For whatever reason. It feels better. For me, Fallout 76, I had just issues with performance. Like, there was so much desync playing that game. Like, it felt like whenever you'd shoot, there'd be like half a second delay. It was awful. Otherwise, I love Fallout 76. Knights of the Republic, yeah. Are you talking, so you're talking the Old Republic, the MMO? Or are you talking Knights of the Republic, the old Xbox games? Because old Xbox games are incredible, and I'm really pissed that they've essentially, the MMO, okay, yeah. That one was fun. I played that one. I was really excited when that one came out. It was pretty fun. I tried playing that one like last year for a little bit, and I played for like a day or two. It was still pretty cool. Just at this point, like, with a lot of MMOs, it's tough to catch up now if you haven't played it for a long time. And I think that's one of the things I do really appreciate about World of Warcraft is they do make it, at least nowadays, super easy to catch up. Are there any others I've played? I've definitely played others. I tried playing one of the Final Fantasy ones. Is it 13? No, that's a normal MMO. 14? You can get a free level 59 dude now. You talking in the Old Republic? This one. Final Fantasy 14 online is great. Oh, I don't know if I played that. Oh, and WoW. Oh yeah. No, WoW, they've made it so easy to catch up. It's crazy. Like, even if you start from level 1, you could have a max level guy in like 40 hours maybe. Like, it really doesn't take that long. Especially because back in the day, like, boy, you were grinding for, you know, a month or two straight probably to max out an alt. Nowadays, I can max out an alt in like a month playing like an hour a day, 2 hours a day maybe. Like, they've made it so much easier.
Saved up enough.
Do you know what was a fun one for a little bit? And they closed the servers down. You don't mind the idea of MMOs issues. You play the show, it takes a lot of your time. And that's the thing is like when you have most people, I think if you're gonna grind a game like the show or Madden or world like an MMO or even like some shooters, you get one basically. You can be all in on one, and that's about it. Like you're either kind of in on a couple, or you go all in on one, and then those are your two options. Like I don't feel like I'm all in on any. Like I'm like kind of in on a couple, you know, like I'm kind of in on WoW. I love WoW, right? But I do take, you know, like year-long breaks or whatever. So I'm never like all in on it all the time. And then like Madden, it's a once every couple year thing. NBA 2K is a once every couple year thing. Shit like Diablo,
Home sweet home.
Call of Duty, like
I've got some stuff on my mind.
you were all in on the show. Yeah. So like you really don't have the capacity to be more than like casually playing anything else like that. Because you still have to make room for other games you want to play, right? The Starfield or whatever. Like, okay, before we take off, let's drop some shit off in the cargo bay. Okay. That's gonna be stored. That's gonna be stored. That's gonna be stored. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. You don't think you'll be all in next year? Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. Like, I don't know about you, but it's hard for me to. I have so much trouble focusing on one thing. Like, it always amazes me when people are able to play one game, whatever that game is, just that's the game they play. Where like every day for like a year straight, 2 years straight, 3 years straight, or even like 2 or 3 times a week, whatever. It amazes me people are able to do that. I am not able to do that in any way. I don't know if it's like some ADD shit or something, but like that was you with Borderlands. Yeah, like I love Borderlands, but like I played through it, you know, when I was, you know, streamed it, and I think I played through it, you know, once and did everything, and then tried to play through it again, and I was just like, I've already done all this. Like, why would I do this again, you know? Even like Halo, which is like my favorite game of all time, basically, or one of them. I haven't played Halo Infinite in like a year. Or 8 months or whatever it's been. Okay. I don't know. One day I may find the game where that's the game for forever, you know? I am excited though for Escape from Tarkov Arena. Like that's probably the next game I'm looking forward to. The live service aspect kills a lot of games. Yeah, it definitely complicates it for sure. Because like it used to be like the people who played a game over and over and over and over again were playing it because they love the game, you know? Like there wasn't the continual rewards thing or seasons or whatever. Whereas now, like, I think what makes it hard for me to commit to a game now is because of the live service. Because I know if I take a break for a month or two, like I did for Halo, I haven't played in 8 months. I've missed so much shit. Like, I know the battle passes are still there and stuff, but like all of the like little events that were like during the week or whatever, like when there is no way for me to ever get those like cosmetics or whatever, that kind of kills it for me. And I don't know why.
Never ever go outside the city wall.
But yeah, the live service thing does suck, because then it starts to feel like a job. You can't just like, oh, I'm just gonna play something else. You know? You're like, no, I gotta grind this week because I get, you know, some fucking gun skin or something. I don't know.
Hey, deputy.
And you know what? It might be maybe. And I didn't think this would come. And maybe it's not coming. I don't know. But like, it didn't confuse me. But I was always interested when people like, you know, like I went to high school with or whatever. And they just kind of like stopped playing video games and didn't really care about gaming anymore. And I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. And then now I'm like, am I becoming that person? Because like, and recently I've been, just because I've been trying to play Magic and stuff, like, this is the first video game I've played in probably like 2 weeks.
That call we got from Wagner
Outside of
turned out to be
MTG
a little more
Forge
interesting than
in
I was
Arena.
expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagners off the land.
That was you in college? Yeah, wait, you kind of wish games went with the dailies and log and stuff like mobile games do? Well, they did, but to me that's part of the issue. I don't want to have to log in every day to not miss something. Like, just make it so that there's 100 things you can unlock, and every 6 months, there's new 100 things to unlock. And if you take 4 years off, you have 800 things to unlock, but you can get them all. Just do that, you know? COVID got you back into degen gamer mode. Yeah. I am less of a degen gamer than I've ever been. Because I was definitely a degen gamer in high school. In college, a little bit, but not really degen gamer. I still played a lot, but like, you know, you're in college, so you're doing other stuff too.
Still with me? For the time being.
But yeah, and then after college,
Still be in danger.
when I started living on my own, that was real degen
What
gamer
did you
shit.
make of these men who were trying to?
Because I would work, come home, make dinner, like usually something quick because I was a single guy in my early 20s,
I had a feeling
and
you were no stranger to
play
crime.
video games
Good
from
thing,
like
too. Give
5
it to
p.m.
them.
or 6 p.m. to like 11 or
time in
midnight
uniform, huh?
every day.
Respect.
Now, did
And
you
it pisses
find
me off
anything
because
that
I
could give
wish
us
I would have known about
why these
streaming
men
then,
wanted the farm?
because then I could have went degen version to streaming. But, you know, whatever.
All right.
And the thing is, now I have shit I have to do, so it's like hard to be
Says
degen
here
gamer
the
mode.
thief had help from someone inside.
Like I get like,
much to go on.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia.
do you like the idea of passive grinding a lot? So I'll log in, play like 3 events, and call it a day.
Didn't you
Yeah, I guess I don't mind that as much. It depends on how long it
That
takes.
sound
Like,
familiar at all?
The first cavalry.
because I was doing that with Madden, and
I
it
was
did still
in
kind of feel like a
for a while.
chore. Where like I would log
Just
in
back
during my
decades
lunch,
ago.
because I would work up in my office, and I would log in during lunch and do the stream to PC thing on Xbox, right? So your Xbox is playing, but you can play it on your PC. And I would just do the dailies in Madden, and it took like, you know, 15-20 minutes, but it still felt like a fucking chore.
Hell, it's our own.
Like, I'd rather it be, hey, here's all the stuff you can unlock. We're gonna release new stuff every 6 months. If something, if you decide to take a 2-year break, all that stuff that released while you're gone is still available to you, and then you can just grind it. You know, I would rather make it grindable,
Good side. He's on the
but grindable in a
council,
way where you don't have
everyone's
to
the answer
keep
to.
up. You can take long breaks. Like, if I go back into Halo and I just want to degen it for 2 weeks and catch up, like, that's what I would rather be able to do.
Good.
And this is part of what I like about World of Warcraft is that kind of have that. Like, the only stuff that's really rotating is like they look events every couple months, but it's all like cosmetic shit, and a lot of it looks like garbage anyway.
Connection with the first cavalry. Good hunting.
So
I've got some stuff on my mind. When you have the time.
I don't know. gaming's weird. All of the live service stuff has made it some. Part of me is like, you know, I don't know if I want to play any more online games. Like just play, you know, single player games and stuff like that. Like maybe finally catch up on my backlog, maybe. Like, because there are so many game series from the last 20 years that I've, you know, maybe wanted to play, wanted to give it a shot. Maybe I've only played like, you know, a couple hours of, and then I get distracted by something else that I should play. Like I fucking own like all of the Metal Gear Solid games, because on PS3 they released a collection with all the Metal Gear Solid games. I think I played like an hour of the first one. I haven't touched it since, you know? Like God of War, I played the first 2, and I have the collection where I got all 5 of them at the time, and they have the new ones now, but this was back in PS3 days. I have all those. I have all the Splinter Cell games, that, like, a collection of those. I played one of them out of, like, the 6. Final Fantasy? Like, there's so many games that part of me is just like, you know, I'm just gonna stick to WoW and then just, like, these single-player games and try to catch up. Hitman? I have all the Hitman games. At least as of, like, you know, 2012, and I haven't touched any of them. The issue is, though, Hitman's fun. Yeah, it is. Like, I played a little bit of one of them, and it felt very similar to Splinter Cell. And one of the Splinter Cell games I fucking loved. It was so much fun. Oh, that's where I gotta go. Where do I have to go? Go to Polvo's orbit. Alright, cool. What time is it? Alright, it's 9:03. Okay, cool. I got like an hour, a little less than an hour, something like that. Cool. I gotta go plants and art device? Okay. But yeah, like now I haven't played the Pokemon. I haven't played the most recent Pokemon game.
Mayday, Mayday. This is Freestar Ranger Niakalu.
In fact, there are a couple other Pokemon games I haven't even touched. Like I haven't beaten. Like I never played
This is Freestar Collective Space.
Soul, no.
Scan your ship.
What is it? Sun and Moon 2? Was that one?
That's it. You're cleared to land at Hopetown.
Like I never played that one on the DS. I played the first one, but I never played the second one. God, I don't even know what else I have.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, those are the two. Yeah, I don't think I even own those. But those were like those two, and then Violet and Scarlet. I haven't played any of those. I haven't beaten Legends of Arceus yet. I tried. I'm like halfway done with it, and then I'll play it for like a week, and then something else comes along. I don't know. It's just crazy, dude. So instead of going through any of my backlog or anything like that, I'm just gonna fuck around with Magic cards and do basketball stuff, and then play World of Warcraft, and that's probably gonna be it. That you with Zelda? That's another one. Yeah. Like, I played Wind Waker, I played Link to the Past, I played the Link's Awakening. Haven't touched any of the others. Like I played and if anyone's hearing, don't get mad. I have played A Link to the Past. Link to the Past? No. Ocarina of Time. I've played Ocarina of Time. Got about halfway through. Never finished it. Don't really like it. You have a rule you don't buy a game until I beat an older game? Not a bad rule. Thing is, for me, one, I'm never gonna follow that rule. Cause it's like it's not a money thing. So like for me it's not a I should, you know, like I don't give a fuck. Like And if like when I was younger, that was a thing where I would try to play my older games rather than buy something new. But for me, it's like if I want to play a thing, why would I torture myself by playing a thing I don't want to play? That is a good rule though, and it was definitely a rule that worked for me when I was younger. However, it no longer works for me.
Find something. Good. You got time for a quick chat? I appreciate it when you're able.
Okay. You only did that to help you not waste money, basically. And yeah, that's why that's a fantastic rule. However, nowadays the rule doesn't work. Like it's one of those things where like I'm like, $60, who gives a fuck? Like, I don't know. And part of it is like I have trouble playing something when I really want to play something else. Like it kind of just ruins the experience of the game I'm playing if it's like, man, I would really actually rather play X, you know? So then 2 games get ruined because I'm not playing the one game that I really want to play at the time I want to play it. And then also the game I am playing to replace it, I'm not having as much fun as I could be having. I don't know. Anything else good? Alright, is there anything cool down here? I know she's like been shot or something. She's in rough shape up there, but you know, we busy. But fuck it, we ball. The only exception with games that are a lot of replayability and games that are long. Yeah, and honestly, you have to have exceptions for that. And I do when I do plan on buying games, which honestly, I think the last game I bought was Diablo. Or I guess, yeah, I guess I played the upgraded edition of Starfield, so I guess that's probably the last game I bought. But I've definitely been trying to give it a couple weeks before I buy it.
Not to try. You need. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in.
Like, yeah, there's some good games. Like, Star Wars Jedi Outcast I want to play at some point, but, Yeah, my list of games I want to play, I'm not super excited for any of them. Like, Fable, meh. Baldur's Gate 3, looks fun, but,
Just patch her up enough to get...
What else? Yeah, Star Wars Jedi Outcast, Star Wars Outlaws, that looks pretty cool.
Thanks.
Rangers always got each other's back.
You're so glad that the majority of games these days don't do much for me. Yeah. And yeah, I'm in the same boat. Because I feel like it's just, there's just like, I don't know. There's not much that's like new anymore. And honestly, I'll probably do the same thing when Fallout 5 comes out and Elder Scrolls. Like, I'll be excited and I'll play the shit out of it for like a month, and then I'll be like, I think I'm good. I've experienced all there is to experience here.
We need to find Cora and talk with her. She made it sound like.
Oh. Okay, I guess we'll go find Cora. I guess she's in trouble. I didn't realize that that was the case, but okay. Bum, 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 bum.
Thanks. That should get me.
Cool.
You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But we can't let... They look to be heading for Polville. Good hunting.
Okay, cool. Thanks. What else you got? Some rounds, some white hot. White hot. Vanilla Bethesda games are also blah. They can be. I think part of it is like there's just one is it's overwhelming because there's a lot of shit in them. And the recent ones have been a little rougher. They just haven't been as fun. Like, they've made improvements for sure. Like Fallout 3 and New Vegas were incredible. Like, and then like Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim were incredible. Modded Skyrim is way more fun than a lot of games, yeah. But then like there's like Fallout 4, it took me a year before I actually started playing it. Like I played it for a couple hours when it came out, and then I was like, this is fun. And then like, you know, something else came out. I don't know. I don't know. It's
Forge
weird.
green. Ready for what comes next.
Cool.
And when you get a moment, can we talk?
No. I don't want to. Go. Yep. I don't know. Ba, 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 ba. So, what kind of mods are you playing? You're still playing Skyrim, right? Did I get out of the fucking... Damn it. Hold on. You're in. Okay. What mods are you using? Like, what's like the big... What are like the big ones? And I think part of it is like the game I want doesn't exist. And maybe that's how people are able to play the same game years and years and years on end. Is they have the game that they want. Like the game that that is everything they could ever want and always will be. They already have it. And I just don't have that yet. More expansive dragons. Ooh, sick. Nice. Go to Miatha. Okay, cool. Cause like the game I want is definitely part Skyrim, 100%.
Weapons locked. Destroy him.
Throw some Skyrim shit in there, you know. The world, some of the cool shit.
You ran out of luck.
A lot of stuff you want is graphics. Like I got better maps, lighting,
Engine is back.
models. Oh, gotcha.
Check out their craft drive.
Nice. Yeah. No, I mean like better graphics and then maps and stuff like that is a must. Like, because that's how it was with this. Like, I had to get a better inventory system, because the inventory system they landed on in this fucking game was fucking dog shit. It's crazy to me that that's what they landed on. But like, I think the game I want is Tarkov with the twist. Like, I don't know. I love the inventory system in Tarkov. Like, I think that's one of my favorite parts of like any game I've ever seen or played, is just the inventory system of that game. You got better AI and the Forgotten City. Oh, is that like an added part of the map? That's sick. Is that what the Forgotten City is? Better AI makes perfect sense. It's a fan DLC? That's pretty sick, dude. That's cool. Apparently OKC is nuts. They won. People on Twitter were gushing about the Thunder. Oh, they beat the Warriors in overtime? Yo, what do you think about Draymond Green? He a bitch? He a bitch, right? Holy shit, Chet had 36 points? What the fuck? Bro's nasty. Chet Holmgren is gonna be so good. All this to stop a horse whisperer from Serbia. It's nuts, dude. Yeah, like the fan DLCs are cool. Draymond's something. Dude, Draymond's a bitch. I watched it was the game before he choked out Gobert. He also got ejected in that game too. So he is the worst person to ever watch, ever. He is so annoying to watch. He gets away with so much shit. He should be getting double text every single game. It's crazy to me that he doesn't. Like, he gets away with so much of the showing up the ref and arguing calls more than anybody else. It's insane. And it's getting worse because he is aging and is not nearly the player he once was. And Klay Thompson's the same thing is happening. They're just kind of getting a little bitchy. Like, they're doing a lot more, like, kind of just dirty shit. I mean, Draymond always kind of has, but, like, the dude's almost been unhinged over the last, like, I mean, it's probably been like the last year or two.
Too much trouble, I trust.
But like, just the couple games I've watched from this year, I'm just like, I hate watching this. It's awful. Like, how are these refs not giving him techs? How is he still in this game? And then he just stirs the pot so much, and it's annoying.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that
They don't care. It's crazy to me.
You've got good timing.
Like Draymond is yelling at the ref and clapping in dude's face, just doing wild shit, and then Giannis gets a tech and kicked out the other night because he dunked and like stared into the crowd, and the other player happened to be like walking by, and it's the double standard is insane. It's crazy to me. Like, I hate the Warriors, and not because they're good, but just the personalities on that team are awful. Like, I love Steph Curry. He's awesome, but like, I can never root for Draymond. I can never root for Chris Paul. He's kind of dirty too.
He comes on a little strong.
The Klay Thompson's getting rough. I used to like Klay Thompson, but he kind of is a little baby. It's like the point in the NFL. Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Imagine the kind of pressure that must put on
Like,
someone. All I'm saying is,
if a player doesn't want someone pointing at him or staring him down after getting dunked on, don't get dunked on. Like,
all the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled
it's
systems
obnoxious.
have office on the top?
But yeah, and then there was the one. It was
Just being above
yeah, it was
everyone
the
makes me feel
Donovan
like
Mitchell thing. That was the one I was watching Draymond. It was right before. It was the game before he got kicked out of the Minnesota game. He got kicked out for. There was a play where Cleveland shot the ball. There was a rebound. Donovan Mitchell was in the paint, going for the rebound. Draymond Green pushes Donovan Mitchell in the back, into the baseline crowd. Dirty as fuck play. Draymond gets the ball coming back up before the other way, like immediately, and Mitchell gets up, beelines for Draymond, and like tries to tackle him, which I don't blame because it was dirty as fuck by Draymond. And at first they called a tech on Donovan Mitchell, and they ended up reviewing the play before that caused Donovan Mitchell to retaliate and then kicked out Draymond.
We look out for our people here, Burchett.
It's like the umpires in the MLB that have no checks, and this is what happens. And it's crazy because there really are. It really doesn't seem like there are any checks and balances in the NBA. And same with honestly with all of the leagues. And I understand they need to protect their referees because of all the people on the field, they're gonna get the most shit from everybody. But like, the referees fuck up a call, or it's obvious they have some sort of vendetta against a certain player, and the NBA just seems to not do anything about it. Like, there's no reason I should ever know who the fuck Tony Brothers is. But he hates Nikola Jokic. It's ridiculous. The amount of calls that go against Jokic when Tony Brothers is reffing is insane. You know those scratches on Jokic's arm? I guarantee you half of them are from games Tony Brothers is officiating. It's nuts. And MLB has the same problem. The NFL is a little bit better, but they do make points of emphasis on some of the weirdest shit, like the pointing and the taunting and stuff. It's stupid. But even then, like, there's bad calls because of like inconsistencies with like roughing the passer and stuff, and it just seems like there's no accountability.
Let's get down to it, shall we?
And it doesn't help that these referees, one, the referees are very hesitant to ever change their calls. It almost never happens. Like the NBA, it'll happen like once every like 10 games. There'll be like an out of bounds play, another ref will be like, no, actually, it was out on this guy. Like that very rarely happens. Every league needs VR, and that's what I was about to get to. There is zero reason why there can't be someone in, the NFL is in New York. The NBA is in, I think, New York as well. The NHL is in Toronto. I don't know where the MLB review place is, but whatever. Doesn't matter. There is zero reason why they can't have one or two people watching every game, replaying in real time every single call and non-call that happens, and literally just buzz the ref. Just buzz the ref and say, hey, this should be out on that guy. 10 seconds of work. Like 10 seconds. There needs to be a VR. There should be chips in the balls so we know exactly what happened. There should be a chip in a basketball so we know exactly when a goaltending happens. It's ridiculous there isn't. Like, if a ball hits off a backboard or is over the cylinder, there should be able to be a chip in the ball similar to VR in soccer, or however you need to do it, where it can be like, it was in the cylinder, 2 points, no need to review, we're good to go, or hey, it was out of the cylinder, good block, like side out or whatever. Like, it's insane that this stuff doesn't exist in the year 2023 with all the money these leagues have. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's of course. I want the
and I understand people hate the VR in soccer.
Of my position on the Council of Governors.
The refs look to confirm and not overturn. Yes, that is a perfect way. I've never thought of phrasing it that way, but that's exactly what they're doing. When someone challenges, they're looking to confirm that they were right rather than trying to see if they were wrong. God, that's good.
I'm glad we.
But you're right. That's exactly why stuff very rarely gets overturned. And part of it is
Tell me that you've at least.
Mike Apara said that on the broadcast years ago. Interesting. And he's a former, was he a former ref or was he just head of the ref? It doesn't matter. He was in that group, so he obviously he would know.
Know what happened after what?
But yeah, like I know VR for soccer, like people hate it because there's a lot of goals that get called back because of like offside by an arm or whatever. But I think that's more of an issue with the rules of soccer because one, I played soccer for 15 years. Offside is fucking stupid. Okay. And there needs to be if they were to just change the rules slightly where any part of your body just needs to be even with any part of the defender's body, that would fix the VR bullshit that people hate soccer for. Because like during the World Cup, it was really annoying where a guy's fingertip was farther than the fucking defender and they call back a goal because of it. That should not be offsides. You like just make it so that you have to be at least a body part even with the defender. It'd be the same thing in the NFL if they moved the line of scrimmage rule. Or like right now, you only have to have some part of your body at or behind the line of scrimmage. If they made it so that you had to be your entire body behind the line of scrimmage, you know how fucking annoying that would be?
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
There would be so many more plays called back. Like I don't like err on the side of hey, a goal's happening.
Cared for. I'm glad.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a
I've got some stuff on my mind. When you have the time.
I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy.
Hey, at least soccer's replay, baseball's plays their judgment calls that can't be replayed. That's just stupid. Why?
What we discussed.
Why aren't we doing an audit? Why just robots, man? Just do a robot strike zone, like the strike zone. There shouldn't be. Oh, hey, there should be there. If possible, there shouldn't be human error. That's fucking stupid. Like, the judgment calls are dumb.
The application list is a parsec long. Okay, let's talk about next steps.
Like, if
That wasn't as bad as it could have been. Still,
if a
at
ball
least we know where to
hits
pick up
the front of the plate or whatever, I don't know what the baseball rule is specifically, but if the ball is at the front of the plate and inside a box, you know, between a guy's nipple and top of his knee or whatever it is, I don't remember the specifics in the baseball strike zone. Like, it's a strike. There should be no, oh hey, this umpire strike zone's a little wider, this one's a little narrower, this one's shorter, this one's taller. Oh hey, he happened to miss this one because there was a chick with big tits over by first base. Like, there should be no need of nips. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's roughly where it's at. Yeah, it's need of nips.
What's
and then
wrong?
obviously above the plate. Is it above the plate on the bat? Like, technically speaking, is it when the ball is on the back side of the plate, the front side of the plate, or somewhere in the middle? Or is it not? It's got to be that specific, right?
Let's hope.
Or is it like a box where it
So,
just has to go
guess
through the
you're headed for
box,
Neon.
like a
There's a
3D
ranger station
imaginary
there.
box
Name's
above
Jalen Rice.
the plate?
He's a little different than the rest of us, but
I could probably just
Neon's
Google
a
this.
different kind of place.
It's where it crosses, right? But like, the plate isn't a two-dimensional line. It's whatever, foot deep. Where in the hold on. It's a 3D box, right? So is it, as long as it touches anywhere inside that 3D box, it's a strike, right? Is that theoretically what the rule should be? Whoops. Okay.
Good.
In theory. Okay,
Well,
cool.
we've both
Yeah.
got work to
Okay,
do.
so that's what I thought.
It was
So
good.
yeah, I don't understand why they're
Thanks again for
like,
helping me out up there.
they have the technology to do this.
No problem.
We have stat tracking with like next gen and stuff like that. Where in basketball we can tell like all exactly where the ball is and what part of the body it's touching, and soccer and all this stuff. It's crazy that they can't do a 3D box as a strike zone in baseball.
I hope you're having a great visit to home.
The biggest issues, you get east-west strikes. Okay, what does that mean? The highest level of baseball I played was I think 7th grade, and I sucked, so I wasn't on a very good team. I'm pretty sure I made contact once during that season, and it went up the third base line, and third base fielded it, and I was out. I could field the damn good second baseman. I was the only one on my team to ever turn a double play. Off the outside corners and inside corners. So why would that be an issue though? Because it's a strike. It touches the 3D box. It's a strike. Even if you have a, what would it be, for a right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher, you have a slider that's going away from the batter and just nicks the outside bottom front corner of that 3D box. That's a strike. A robot should be able to tell you that. I understand it doesn't look like a strike, but you know what? That just means it's a damn good pitch.
Why did I ever?
They call it like 2 inches off that corner. Yeah, so that's stupid. That's not a strike then. If it isn't touching that theoretical box, it's not a strike. It's dumb. It's crazy. It's insane. Like, and if you want to adjust the strike zone to make it so batters are better, where, you know, maybe the ball doesn't welcome to your world amount. Yeah, and the thing is, every sport's going to have this until they fix it. Because same in the NBA, like with, like, you know, like the goaltending thing. Like, is it like at its apex? Is it almost at its apex? Is it coming down? Like, there's like a minuscule amount of time where that, like, there's that judgment thing, and it swings games. And honestly, it probably ends up evening out over time for everybody, but like, it's annoying. Remove official unions? Probably. Thing is that, yeah, I mean, that's the answer to a lot of things probably in life, is remove unions, but I mean, there's a good reason they exist. But you're right, like, that probably is why the NBA, at least obviously that's the one I'm more familiar with, why it seems like there's basically like no repercussions for a shitty call. And like, it shouldn't be like, oh man, you missed this travel midway through the second quarter, you're banned for life. Like, nothing like that, because people are gonna fuck up. But like, when there's obvious, like, hey, this guy just like hates LeBron, can we do something about that? Or like, hey, he misses like these goaltending calls in the last 2 minutes like 3 or 4 times this year. Like, can we fix it? Can we have a talk with him and fix that? Like, I don't know. And maybe that stuff does happen behind closed doors, but it just doesn't feel like it. Like, it's actually kind of shocking to me that the NBA, or the officials union for the NBA, even allowed the last 2 minutes report to even exist. Because that's something the union would, it feels like they would never want to happen. Because that's basically saying, hey, NBA, you can kind of shit on us if we fuck up in the last 2 minutes of a game. Like, let everyone know that we fucked up and that you know you fucked up, you know? It's easier just to, like, you're not anti-union, you want to... No, 100%, and I understand that. Like, I'm the same way. I'm not anti-union at all, but there needs to be accountability for shit. And the union people are doing what they're supposed to do, right? It's just, there are times, and this happens in other places too, not just referee unions, where the common sense thing just doesn't happen. Like
even from us.
The some of the suspensions for guys in the NBA or NFL who do fucked up shit, right? Like fucking well, make sure I get the right one. Hold on. I do not want to say the wrong name. Pretty sure it's McHale. Hold on. Let me look at Charlotte's roster. Damn it. Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges. Not McHale. McHale's awesome. He's great. Plays in for the Nets. Miles Bridges. Why the fuck is that guy in the NBA right now? Because the union fought for him. Well, the man also beat his wife, right? Like, that's the thing. Like, got suspended by the NBA. Like, and the reason he only got suspended the couple games, like, I think it was 50 games, but they were like, hey, you missed all last season because no one wanted to sign you because, you know, you did a fucked up thing.
Yeah,
and then he was suspended 10 games this year. Like, the only reason he's in the NBA is because of the players' union. Like, if there wasn't a union, there's no way that guy would still be in the NBA. The NBA would have banned him for much longer than they did. But the players' union helped him, even though probably shouldn't have, in my opinion. Right? It's the accountability thing.
Tough assignment.
50 games in baseball, it's 30 games. Yeah, like, and no one necessarily is doing anything wrong, right? If you're a union, you're supposed to fight your players, even if they're obviously in the wrong. But like, it just kind of fucked up that like there isn't like the common sense thing that happens. It's weird.
There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton. I'll introduce you, but don't. Come on.
Alright, I guess we're going to find Billy Clayton or something.
For a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
No. Yeah, I don't know, man. One day, maybe. On the bright side, the Avalanche won. That's cool.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City.
Where am I? The Avs. 163. They're second in the West Central. Oh, they just beat the Stars, who were first. Nice. Kick ass.
No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, you'd look like a fool having some random strangers step in and do the
Black is back. Yo, are the Ducks good again?
If someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down.
You're that one kid that's like nuts though, right?
Not.
He was doing some wild shit last year.
One,
I'm like, holy shit.
Bayou's money, and two, you don't take Aurora off-world. But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you...
I know the Avs destroyed the Ducks the other night.
You'll fit right in.
Zegras? Okay, that's his name. I was like, I felt like the story of the Z, but I couldn't remember. Oh yeah, we destroyed you 8-2 the other night. That was great. Hey, you're fourth in the Pacific. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Let's go Ducks. How come the Oilers suck and they have the best player on the planet? It's weird. Someone's probably like, this goes this. I'll be like, I don't know, man. I don't know hockey very well. Puck going net, they skate on ice, hit fun. You know? Like... Reasons, you suppose, yeah. I think there's supposed to be a guy here. Ah, there we go. I don't know where he's taking me. To a guy, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Probably get him to take me to where I'm supposed to go, and then I'll probably log off. So I'm tired.
They fly around like they own such a system.
I got to catalog these magic cards and figure out what deck I want to build. Because I got my Legends deck, which is just pre-con that I've added some shit to. And I have my token deck with some zombies and stuff that's doing too many things. And I need to essentially revamp, and it's just going to be just a zombie deck. And then I have my Angry Mayan God. You just play card games with socially awkward adults. True facts, bro. Cause same.
Hey, Billy, got a second? What?
Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
So have you have you built any decks or anything, or you're just kind of like looking around at cards and stuff? Off to Billy Clayton. What's up, Billy?
What do you need?
There are very few places where you're a 10. Magic Knights are one of them. Are you talking 10 in terms of socially awkward? Wait, what? Or 10 is in like just turned up? You have a deck, it's just awful. Cool. Same.
Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them coming. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other.
I can see where this is going.
No looks and social skill. Oh. It is actually true though, huh?
Yeah, well, I can help you. But right now my life is... Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect... Alright, I admit. Look, I know your time is valuable.
Nice. That's funny. But it is true though. Yeah, it do be true though.
I really need your
help. That's okay. People I play with are pretty cool for the most part.
He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
This Emmett Goodman sounds like a real
Emmett Goodman, man. What an ass.
He's bad even by Neon standards.
Oh, is he now?
That's saying something.
That's crazy, bro. I'll talk to Loan Shark, or should I persuade? You mean in the nicest way possible, majority of NPC tendencies? Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've definitely been in some. You ever been in a conversation with someone, and they're just talking to your ear off, and it's either about something you just genuinely just don't care about or don't understand, and you don't want to be rude. So you're just like, oh yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Stuff, huh? You know, you do one of those. I was that guy last night. Oh yeah, no, that's nuts, man. That's a Japanese car. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh my god. You know, like you just try to validate him, hoping he'll just like kind of stop talking. But you can't really leave because then you're just kind of a dick. And you're like, please, can we just start the next pod, please, so we can all just leave and go to our next place? Yeah. He was a nice guy. I was just like, I don't care really about your Japanese cars that I can't read and how you just cracked all the boosters for the Japanese cards you wanted. You could have just bought them. It would have been faster. It would have been easier.
Must have a lot on your mind.
You just say things. Yeah, no, and I tried. Well, part of it is I just hate human interaction in general, so it doesn't help. Let's see.
From where I'm standing, seems like our...
So, like, I don't know.
What?
Da, da, da.
I hear you. I'm still willing to talk. I wish I could. I'm sorry, but this is my life.
Alright, I'll talk to Loan Shark.
On my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the places.
I did learn about a card because, like, in my first game, first turn, I pulled Soul's Attendant, which lets you gain a life for every creature that enters the battlefield. And I pulled it first turn in a commander game. And by, like, you know, you start at 40, I was up to, like, 67 life. and he thought
Goodman's with the syndicate, but he's
he waifu cards. So I said, "You see, someone's a degen. You broke him. Oh, that's rude, man. That's funny though."
I have some sleep crate units available.
Thing is, like, everyone's a fucking degen. It's nothing to be ashamed about. Like, who gives a fuck nowadays? We're millennials. There's gonna be no social security left. None of us are gonna retire. Be a degen. Alright. I guess let's just go talk to the loan shark. No, but they've been really nice because, like, there's been a lot of new mechanics that I had never seen before since because it's been so many years. So like they've for the most part they've all been super chill about like explaining what some of the shit is, because a lot of times now they just like don't have explanations. They're just like, hey, this has whatever. What is one? Battle? No, melee. Whatever that is. I still don't really understand what it is, but they like explain it to me, which is really nice. Frost Not Missing MB says Specs had an anime waifu as your wallpaper. So you kind of got called out. That's really funny. See, you know too many people there know you, man.
This is private property.
Hi.
You keep walking.
So yeah, I can't complain because for the most part everyone's been super chill explaining stuff.
Nah, I don't think.
Let's try to get in there.
Now, I think you go in, talk to the man, try anything stupid, and it's your funeral.
But like one guy was so nice that I played against. He said yes, you'll put her on a playing mat. Nice, dude. There are some wild play mats out there. There's one I keep seeing on Amazon, and it's kind of rude for Amazon to keep suggesting it. It is of, I think, Jason Chandra, right? Like when you're talking old school Planeswalker, the water one and the fire one, right? Where they about to get it on is wild. I'm like, that is some true Rule 34 type stuff. But yeah, guys have been nice. Like I said, one guy, I was playing the deck I've been using that I'm taking apart now, and I had a zombie, and he's like, "Is it a zombie deck?" I'm like, "Kinda. I have some zombies in here." And he gave me like a stack of like 30 cards that were all zombie related that he was gonna give to someone else. And he's like, "I was gonna give it to someone else, but you can have them because you've been away for a while." And I was like, "Thanks, man. You're really nice."
It's awful kind of you to intervene on. Thank you all the same.
I can't tell if he's kidding or not.
If you're attempting to appeal to my good nature,
you're a degen, but you're a self-aware degen. It's good. That's good to have self-awareness.
In my line of work, what's your stake in this? But you're making it my. I have a legal right to collect what's owed. Then offer me something. Well, that ain't wrong. You're starting
to make a lot of sense.
Let's just talk. I suppose I could make an exception. But just promise me you'll keep my compassion.
All right. We cleared Billy's bounty, apparently. Or loan or whatever. Okay. I think that is enough Starfield for me. You stream your degeneracy in the open. True. Yeah, last time I played this, hold on, I'm curious. Last time I played. Halloween. last time I played this was Halloween before today. Damn, that's almost 3 weeks since I played this game. That's crazy. But yeah, I think that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, Spice. I appreciate you. I will maybe stream next week. I don't know. It'll depend on how I feel. You said Lilith has a nice ass. You're not wrong. I don't know which one I have. I have one with on her throne or something. Is she? I don't think. Oh yeah, there she is. Yeah, Lilith. Oh, the camera isn't gonna let it happen. But yeah, so I might stream next week. I might not, but we'll see. I'll definitely do more of the Magic card openings when I get cards. So I figure I'll get a collectors, at least some boost. I'm definitely gonna get some boosters for Christmas, so I'll probably open some of those on stream. Plus maybe every once in a while I'll end up getting like a collector's pack or whatever. Just because fuck it, why not? So see you later, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.